soccer player proposing to a voluptuous lady.
Yes. So that soccer player proposed, and then 3 days after that, she broke up with him.
Can you
Um.
can you keep it up and slide to the right, Ali?
Oh yes, sir. I can. I can. Let
Thank you
me see.
very much.
Yes, sir. I can do that, man. There's no problem, man. We can do that. We can work that. Talking about
And
this one.
Doris, thank you very much for the PayPal. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Fat, you
Yes,
talking about this one? Okay.
yes. So let me see if I can translate these real quick. So she says, yes, uh, my relationship is over. It was a
It's at the bottom
personal
if you
and
want me to read it
difficult.
in English.
Oh yeah. Oh, there's in the bottom. Damn, I was flexing. I'm my bad.
Yeah, yeah, it's okay. You know,
That's
yes,
crazy.
it's true that my engagement ended. It was it was a difficult personal situation like any breakup, but I prefer to handle it with respect and maturity. I'm not going to speak ill of anyone or go into details because it was a relationship that was important to me at that time. You still want me to keep it up? You want to bring this one down, my brother?
Keep sliding to the side. I think it's more slides.
Oh, she's showing off that ring.
Oh, she's happy.
Yeah, that's the last one right there.
There's the last one. So yes.
So the main question of tonight of this beginning of the show is, are these brothers or men proposing to put pressure on the woman, or are they proposing out of pure romance? And we'll
We'll go.
start with my sister Jazz. Oh, that's Jonathan messing with his mic.
Um, are men proposing because they're putting pressure on women or out of romance?
Yes. Are they doing it because they actually love the woman? Are they doing it from love when they're proposing, or is it to put pressure on the woman in public?
Put pressure on her in public?
Yes.
So so
I
Jazz,
don't know.
you know when like there's like a LA Lakers game, and like
Mhm,
it's like a surprise in front of 20,000 people, right? Do
mhm.
you think that that's like a romantic gesture in part of the man, or you think they're only doing that because with 20,000 people watching, now is a control mechanism because the woman can't say no. She has to say kind of yes, kind of, or there's a public embarrassment. Like, which one do you think it is?
I don't know. It could be both. It could be both. It could be,
If you have to go for a majority of the cases, like
um,
51%,
I would say they're doing it because they think it's romantic. They
hmm.
think it's a romantic gesture.
Do you think they don't feel like that she's probably not going to accept and that's why they do it?
I don't think so, but I wouldn't know. I don't know.
Like,
I think
don't
I go ahead.
don't you think that a man knows if his woman is more probable to accept or to reject the proposal? Do you think she doesn't? He doesn't have the feel for it.
Yeah, I think he should have a good feeling about it. Like they should already be, talking about marriage, and they both want marriage. So it's just a matter of time of when he proposes, so she can say yes. If you have doubts that she might say no, then maybe you should reevaluate proposing in the first place.
What you think, my brother Will?
First of all, I think they stupid. If you're gonna sit there and put yourself on display like that, you're a damn fool. But to each their own. I think a proposal should be something that's done in private. I think when you try to put your proposals on display, I think you're doing it for attention. You you're like a little attention whore yourself, and so I do think it is a romantic component to it where they're trying to make this thing a big show, a big spectacle, and that's what it generally is, just a spectacle because it's not like it's something you can really put in the memory bank. I mean, what are you gonna do? Just, oh, you proposed to me in front of all these people who mean nothing to me. Wouldn't it be better to do something more intimate? If you want to record it and broadcast it, sure. But I think it's stupid. I think every guy to do that is stupid. He's setting himself up for major disappointment. Last point I make on it is like, now think about it. They broke it off now, so the next girl he proposed to, it has to be bigger than this. I mean, you're gonna you're gonna give the next woman a small peon size engagement proposal when you gave this girl the world stage? It's just stupid.
Mm. Mm-mm-mm. My sister said, "Oh, I think you busy?
No, you're good. You're good.
What do you think about it? Why do you think he's proposing?"
I don't disagree with what the brother said before me. I wanted to say it was genuine. I would like to believe that, guys have a hope is romantic to them too, that they be hoping for the best. Like, you know what, I'm gonna get on one knee in front of everybody. Everybody gonna know how much I love my woman. Everybody gonna know that you my woman, you the one, you my piece, you my rib. And then all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? He give her that. Oh, I think it's giving her the benefit of the doubt. I think somewhere in there it shows that he believes in her. I think it's just like, he went off on the ledge. Now, if he jumped off and there wasn't no parachute on his back, well, that's how well did you know her before you got on one knee? But yeah, I don't think it's malicious. I don't think it's like, yeah, let me put this pressure on her so I can, trap her. I don't think men are trying to trap women. That's a
Mm.
little wild. But I'm not saying it don't happen though. I'm not about to put that out there. So I think it'd be
Mm.
genuine.
What you think, my brother Mont?
I haven't been actually following. I didn't see if y'all watched the video. I didn't actually check it out, so I'm about to actually go back and try and watch it.
Okay. My brother Jonathan, what do you think about what you saw? Do you think it's typically out of romance or out of pressure? Out
I
of
think
pressure.
I think it's totally out of romance. And what people don't understand is men are immature up until the point when they ask a woman to marry them. And it's arguably one of the most iconic moments in a couple's life that like he didn't have any, like he doesn't have a professional event planner telling him how to look good when he proposes, what's a good idea, what's a bad idea. So like this dude could have been a football player. Well, he is. He probably was in sports around coaches. He probably has spoken to like 5 women his whole life until he met her. Then he gets famous, starts making a bunch of money. He's still immature in his experience with relationships. And so he's thinking this is going to be a big gesture and I'm going to, make it amazing and woo her and whatnot. I just simply think men don't have a lot of experience at this thing, right? It's arguably the biggest thing you do, the most iconic thing you do for your relationship. After that, it's like show up to the wedding. That's about it, right?
Can I ask a question, Jonathan?
Yep.
Do you think if this guy was a Real Madrid player, do you think she would reject it?
Well, see, that was the first thought that went through my head is that like she knows what's playing off behind the scenes. So either she traded up for, the captain of the team, or she did find a Real Madrid player. So, I mean, clearly this guy, he chose wrong. And you can kind of see that. Like she was giving off a million red flags just by looking at her, right? So
What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Can you elaborate on that?
Can I play the video again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to see
just
what a
want to
red
make sure.
flag
What was the red
so I
flag?
don't miss it.
No, let him stand on that. You should let him stand on
Hey, we're going to put Jonathan on the spot. Jonathan said there was a million red flags. I want to know, Uncle Rick. I want to know what he saw. That was a red flag. Hey, and Jonathan.
Yeah.
Hey, don't think I forgot. Men are immature until they propose. There's a bar. There's a bar, Jonathan. Damn. And while Ali goes and finds the video, friends, our friend Jazz is monetized, okay? So please go to her side and send her just like a greeting, like a welcome to the show, welcome to the big dogs, to the big leagues.
Yeah, man.
She's live right now, so make sure they support her too, okay?
I'm going to drop her a follow too.
Yeah, I found it.
Thank you.
Okay, here we go. My bad. I forgot to hit the share button.
No, it's totally fine. I want to see. I want to know what Jonathan saw. That was a red flag. Let's go. Let's go
Maybe
with the
maybe
video.
she's
Oh,
doing the snaky leg or something.
Pause. Pause right there.
oh,
Pause.
already paused already, Jonathan. That's crazy.
Pause.
Oh, what's
If
going on?
if I'm a professional soccer player
Huh?
and I don't want to tell women how to dress,
Oh,
but
Jonathan, you're just white. Come on, Jonathan. What's wrong with that?
that's like way too much. Way too
Leggings?
much. So my wife has a rule that if you go tight down low, you don't do the crop action. Or if you go like you can't expose up and down at the same time. It's one or the other, right?
Damn.
This is a little bit too much. This
So
is
the
like
way the leggings is a no for you,
the
right?
leggings, she's got her shirt cropped up. That's like
Oh,
she's
can, can,
she
can you slide it, Ali? Ali, can you slide it to the side? Ali, can you
Fatty,
slide it?
Fatty,
Hold on, I'm with Jonathan.
Yeah, just
right?
like I need to see.
she
I need
hasn't
to see the.
committed and she's still putting herself on
What you want me to do?
display
Fatty,
for the next
Oh
guy.
my
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So okay, so now we have a front and a back view right now,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Jonathan,
You can,
the t-shirt barely can see you. You can even see her belly button, right? And she's a woman that she's built over there, right? She's built on the back, and she has
yeah,
like
so it's cultural. It's maybe that's acceptable in Europe. Maybe it's acceptable in
I
the
don't know
US.
if
I'm not
this-
saying
this
it's
look-
acceptable or
this
not.
looks like
actually.
more like a Latin America type of thing. I
Yeah.
don't know exactly what
I like
this
this.
is.
I like this, Jonathan.
So
It's
so
just not
so
it's just not my taste, Fatty.
so what is the red flag here, Jonathan? Again, is the leggings?
You mad at his girl
It's the
today?
leggings, it's the shirt pulled up to accentuate her
What do you-
upper features. It's
Yeah.
all of
Not
it.
not the BBL. Damn, Jonathan. I thought
Jonathan,
you.
that's
I
you
thought you.
realize that's the average woman in United States and today now, right? That this
Everybody
is what-
wears leggings. It's not a red
that
flag
this
with
what happens
leggings.
now. I don't know about that one, but
Let me just
Can
say
you
this,
guys
right?
slide it over so I can
just
see your
just one
faces?
second.
'Cause-
Hey, Jonathan.
Yeah.
Me and Ali have this conversation all the time.
Yeah.
Like women, for example, they wear tight jeans. Like
Yeah.
since I was a kid until now, women wear tight jeans,
Yeah,
especially
of
if they
course.
have meat and all that. Is that a red flag?
No. If they wear a modest top.
If they got
If they wear a tight top that's accentuating stuff, then I would want them to be more modest down below. But when you put the combination together, to me, and she's only wearing that shirt, that baggy shirt, because she's at the game. When she's outside of the game, does that come off and is there like a tight tank top underneath?
Hey, Jonathan, why are you so insecure?
It's just my taste.
Why are you insecure? Like why you right, Uncle Rick? Like why you want to put woman back in the kitchen barefoot and pregnant, Jonathan? Because
Oh, I
usually
never
you
said
are
that at all.
because usually you are the
Never said that
usually
at all.
Jonathan, you say, yeah, y'all need to be mature and all that. Jonathan, on your sage, like you have you're the age of a grown man. You are married and all that. Why are you so immature to the point that you like? What's the problem with this woman just wearing some leggings? Like,
It's not it's the combination of both, and it's the assessment that I do in my head that the minute the game's over and she takes that shirt off, there's probably a tight tank top underneath. I don't want a woman. Definitely, my fiance that I'm gonna propose, or the woman that I want to propose to, I don't want to think that she's gonna be on display for anyone else except me. Because you know what? And I did an Instagram reel. I don't have female friends. I do the ass out hug. I don't want other women. I get women in my DMs all the time saying, "Are you married?" I don't want that. I don't want that for my wife because I respect my wife, and a woman that I'm going to propose to. I want her to dress a little bit more.
I knew Jonathan was red pill.
I knew too.
It's not red pill.
Oh, it's not red pill, Jonathan. That's crazy.
I don't know where this came from. This came from the side. The
Hey,
curveball, Jonathan. As much as you were saying, man, we're trying to oppress the women to hold her down. Now you want to liberate her. Now it's her body again. Is that his body or her body?
Ali, it's a really good point. It's 100% her body. Then she should find a man who wants to propose to her. I'm just not going to be that man.
That's what I'm talking about.
damn.
Yo, Jonathan woke up.
Like,
Hey,
I don't tell women how to dress, but
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you did.
I'm
Yes, you
saying
do.
I'm
This you
expressing
just
my
did.
preference.
You just did. What you talking
And
about?
there's our preference.
I
too.
did
can't
not
say
say
it,
she
Joe.
has to dress any way for any man. If she finds a man who's down with that, look at Kanye's wife. He's down with the way she dresses. That's just not me.
Oh no,
That-
I
that's-
sense a little,
hey,
I sense
what-
a little insecurity, Jonathan.
Is that problematic, Jonathan? She dresses like that.
You know, everyone has childhood wounds,
Uh-oh.
right?
God damn, man.
My
Uh-oh.
childhood wound, listen to me. My childhood wound was growing up seeing my mother cheated on by every single man in her life. That scarred me. And so
Aw.
because of that, I built a strong relationship bubble around myself and my wife, and I expect her to do the same. That's what makes me sleep well at night. So yes, there is an insecurity for sure. I won't deny it. But see, for example, I don't get defensive about anything. Whereas other men, strong men who are like red
What?
pill alpha,
Wait,
they
whoa,
can't
whoa,
even have a conversation with
Yeah,
their
I'm
wives.
confu- I'm
about
trying to- yeah.
whoa.
So everyone has their own childhood wound. Mine just happens to be that I want my wife and myself to be on display for each other and not other people.
Are my ears working?
It's time to do.
I think both of y'all have to talk before we move to the next person.
Sir,
I feel it.
You just got defensive about it, sir. What are you talking about? You're defending your stance. You're defensive about it.
Well, I'm just no, because I admitted that I have an insecurity issue.
I didn't. That's not what I said.
I did admit that. That was the whole point about me saying about my childhood.
If we
right?
keep it at a being, right, when the conversation started, and we said you was insecure, you said no, I'm not, and then you said yes, I am. Which lie is it?
I'm not insecure about me, but I'm insecure about my relationship.
Right. So you control what she wears, right?
No, I don't. That's my wife's choice. If she were to come home and say I want to dress like that woman, we'd have a different conversation. It would be a negotiation.
Of course, it'll be a conversation, right? It's a conversation, right? But
by the way, Rick, your mic is sounding weird. It's like underwater. Like it looks like you don't have a mic in front of you.
Hey, we'll take this up another day.
Perfect. You're good now. You're good now.
So again, I'm asking you, which one is it, right? Is it your wife's rules or is it your rules, right? Because you said at the beginning when the little lady stepped up that my wife has this rule, so the rules are your wife's and not yours, correct?
It's I found a woman who has rules for the way she dresses based on her own rules. So she said it's if it's going to be exposing up top, it'll be demure underneath. If it's going to be tight, high cut above the knee skirt, then she's going to wear something that's more modest up top. That's her rule. I just happened to find a woman by luck who had those rules, and that meshes with you pointed it out, insecurity. So we work perfectly. Okay. But I couldn't be with a woman who wanted to dress like, I don't know, Kanye's wife, right? That wouldn't be the woman I pick. But to be honest, I think deep down, most couples know what they like and what they don't like. It's just a negotiation of what works for two people, right? Yeah. I wouldn't make a woman dress a certain way. Like if she wanted to go dress that way, I wouldn't force her to be with me or hold an ultimatum over her head. That's not a healthy relationship.
But does your wife have the right to change her mind?
Of course.
So if she want to start dressing like that, what if the conversation don't go the way you want, what's happening?
I don't know. I'd probably have a right to change my mind too, and we'd have a conversation about what feels comfortable for both of us.
Sounds like a lot of conversations. I hear what you're saying.
Well, yeah. I'm still confused though. Did you say your mom got cheated on by every man? Or
every man.
Why would you be insecure then?
And what did she do?
No, that gotta make sense. So think about it. Was your mother dressing provocative, or was she dressing like a traditional?
No,
woman?
see, my mom, bless her soul, like she was an amazing woman that just got abused in that way, humiliated in that way. And that growing up, seeing your mom humiliated in that way, it does something to you, right? No,
but why would it
scares the shit out of me to be humiliated in the way that she was humiliated, but it also made me respect women to not humiliate women, right?
Right, so, but wouldn't that mean you want to control her either, right? Wouldn't you think that? I would think if you were insecure, you'd feel like if your mother dressed traditional and you were possibly trying to control her, maybe she'd want to be more promiscuous, and then you'd be insecure. What makes you insecure if your mother was getting cheated on?
Just going back to that we could. So basically, when we pick a partner, right?
Okay,
you have no idea what their moral compass is. None of us do. Right? The best thing that we can do is that we hope that we made the right choice, that the person that we're going to be with has a good moral compass and won't hurt us down the line. Right?
Of course.
So it's all a risk game that we all play. Right? Now, how this all got started, I see what that woman dresses, and I put her in the high risk category, that maybe she's not going to make the best decisions and she could hurt me. And based on my own childhood, I draw that line and I build that bubble around myself until I put another woman in it. And I say, you're not going to be the one that I'm going to get with.
Okay.
It's all a risk assessment. Every single one of us, when we meet someone, we're deciding in our head, is this person going to hurt me or are they going to hold me and protect me? Right. That's basically, it's just that what.
So in your line of work, do you think the person that more likely to get cheated on is the person who is insecure or the person who's secure that demonstrates security?
I don't think it could. I think the odds of someone cheating have more to do with someone's moral beliefs.
No, I'm saying from a woman, in your experience, in your line of work, if a man is demonstrating insecurity, what man is more likely to get cheated on? A man who's demonstrating insecurity or security?
I think it goes both ways, but I definitely think someone who's insecure, who's overly, they actually are doing the opposite, right? So they're actually doing the hurting. So I definitely would say that someone who's insecure also gives their partner a reason to be insecure, because then that's kind of how they lash out, right?
Because they might think you don't value yourself, so why should I value you?
Exactly. Yeah.
You know? Who we next? Yeah, I think it was Savage. Was it Savage next? Right, Savage?
Genius. It was either Rick or the Genius.
It was the Genius. It was the Genius. And then, there you go. My brother CEO, what you think about it, man? You think the brothers are doing this out of pure romance or pressuring?
I think it's pure romance, because proposing to a woman in front of 20,000 people, it's a risk on both ends, right? He can get denied in front of 20,000 people, and she could probably feel pressured in front of 20,000 people. And it takes a lot for a man to get on one knee, because like Jonathan said, that's when you like really mature, for real.
Well, can we ask the second question too, Fat? I feel like that's more of an icebreaker than even the first question. He said that the most iconic thing that a man can do is propose to a woman. Do you believe that?
No. He said the man only becomes mature when he proposes.
Yes, that too.
Meaning all of y'all, if y'all never propose, y'all immature.
Yes,
that's what he said.
It's mature because it shows that you're ready for commitment, long term. Outside of just titles.
So you're immature before you propose?
Most likely, because you
what?
Most likely. I said most likely because you're most likely going to be exercising all your options.
What if you was married before? What if you proposed before?
Well, then that would have been, you would have matured at that first proposal.
Right.
Then why hold on. Then why does she want? Okay, CEO. I would think that the woman wants to get married to the man because he is mature. Why would a woman want to be married to a man who's immature before he's married? My maturity only starts after I'm married.
Well, the whole frame of the questioning is about pressure in front of 20,000 people. I wouldn't know why people would want to get married.
Wait,
no. Go ahead.
God damn, man.
It's a tag team.
Isolated proposal. That's not in general. So if a person's not mature until they propose, are we saying that men who decide to focus on the woman after they've gone through high school, college, started a business, or climbed the corporate ladder, company mergers, acquisitions, whatever successes, law, being an attorney, litigate cases, they decide to propose to a woman at 34, that's the day he matures? That's the day
in the realm of relationships,
yeah,
not
as
career, not health,
not like
friendship.
romantic. In the realm of romantic relationships,
like you put it out your ass to me. But
the same will be true then if a guy after he graduates high school.
My dog, what the fuck going on, boy?
After he graduates high school, he decides that he wants to marry his high school sweetheart, and he proposes on their graduation day. They're both 18. They both turn 18 a couple of weeks before graduation. They graduate, and he proposed on graduation day. Is he mature?
He's matured. For sure.
He's not fully mature, but it's like it shows that he do.
Hey, you play with that word. You play with that word, John. That was all right. I appreciate that. That was all right the way you did that.
What?
He's 100% matured because he's making a decision in his mind that I am going to be a provider and protector of another person on this planet. Until
No,
you
he's
make that decision,
No, he's not. That's not what.
Okay, so what if he's
that's
ashamed?
exactly what a proposal is. That's exactly what he's saying. He's saying, I'm going to mature to the point where I'm now going to fulfill my duty as a husband, which is to provide and protect for a woman for the rest of my life. Men that don't make that proposal, haven't made that decision in their mind, don't believe that they're capable of doing it.
And that type of proposal comes with a level of commitment. Like, you're ready to support this woman and grow with this woman, and probably possibly do all the things you ran down the list of doing with this woman. So it is a form of maturity.
Is that your gentleman's understanding, or is that the general consensus of men who understand that when they propose, that it is their job to be the provider and protector for their natural lives? Is that what men in general understand, or is that what you guys believe? That's what a proposal means.
Well, typically when they go and get married and say, I do, they say things like, I commit to in sickness and in health and never leave your side. So you would hope that men in general understand that.
No. We're not talking about what we hope. You're saying this is when they mature. So I'm asking, is this what the general consensus is amongst men, that once we propose, not once we get married, not once we exchange nuptials, when we propose,
I'm gonna say yes, Will, because men who don't want to propose want to stay in the game.
No. Listen to what I'm asking you. I'm not asking, are these guys ready to commit? I'm not asking, are these guys ready to be monogamous? I'm asking you, is it the general consensus amongst men that when we propose, in our minds, we understand the proposal means that we are to be a provider and protector for our natural lives? Is that what you gentlemen are saying? That's what men,
yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Okay, so what is this word partner that y'all continually throw around so loosely?
I don't use that word.
Well, he did a second ago.
Yeah, what do you mean about partner?
What does it mean?
It's someone that you go through life with.
That's not what that means. That's not what people think that means.
What do you think it means?
I'm just telling you what I hear people say. People
what
say,
do you hear them say?
They look for somebody who can bring as much to the table as they bring to the table.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a term derived from a particular group of people. I don't want to go down that rabbit hole. But when people say they're looking for a partner, if they have a master's degree, they want someone else with a master's degree. They're looking for quality. They're not looking for equity. So generally speaking, when a guy proposes to a woman, let's see if it remains true on the other side. Ladies, do you ladies think that women in general believe that when a man proposes, that's him saying that he is going to be her provider and protector for their natural lives?
I would think it means that he wants to do life with me and is ready to settle down and build with me.
Build with you or be your provider?
I said build with me.
Right. So
we provide for each other.
Wait, what do you provide for the other person?
When we talk about provision, we're talking about money.
Oh, that's the only thing men can provide is money.
I'm not saying that's the only thing. I'm asking these gentlemen. We're talking about monetarily, gentlemen. When we say provider.
No, I think providership isn't just monetarily, but if you want to say in traditional,
I'm asking, what do you gentlemen think that we men believe it means? You guys said that men understand that we are to be the providers. What does it mean to be a provider?
Monetarily,
provide on the three planes of existence: on the physical, on the mental, and on the emotional. So physically, I provide for you food. Mentally, I provide for you. We just make decisions together, and emotionally, I provide for you in the sense that you now have a best friend, a soulmate, a teammate.
I don't know.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
I have no idea.
Why is that hard to understand?
I mean, they even
never
describe
heard anybody say I provide in the ways you were talking about. I'm just going to
Ain't
accept that
logic
that's
out of
your
school.
worldview.
Well, I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know all the names of the grammar that I use in the English language, but I just know how to speak English, right? So I
Yeah.
don't necessarily need to know exactly to the degree that I provide for my wife, but I can be providing her without knowing exactly how I'm providing for her.
Hey, Will, do you mind just for a second? Y'all are full of shit.
Thank you.
Most men propose to y'all because they can afford a mortgage by themselves, or they want inside pussy and they're tired to go out. There's nothing mature about proposing to a woman. A lot of people propose for the wrong reasons. It's like you're saying a woman is only mature when she has a kid. You know, many mature women have kids just because. Like nothing measures a level of maturity on a relationship by the proposal. It depends on the motives. And most people are getting married for the wrong reasons. It will be like me saying a woman is immature if she denies a proposal. Do you agree with that?
I disagree
Jonathan?
completely. Disagree
Oh,
completely.
you see? We see?
What?
So this is
Let
what
me
we
tell
do,
you why. Let
right?
me tell you why.
No, okay. We're talking now. Hey, Ali, I'll even pass you the ball to you. I'm just saying. I just want to point this out. A man proposed to a woman only becomes mature when he proposed to a woman. If a
No,
woman
you said he
refused, if the
proposes.
woman refused the proposal, she's not immature. So now you're going to explain exactly what you mean by that, and y'all got.
What?
You said that men only propose because they're tired of going out trying to get pussy, and they just want to make it easy. That's what you just said,
No,
right?
I said majority of men
Yeah.
don't propose because they are mature. They propose because they are pragmatic. They have a problem, which is they want to get a mortgage together. They want to have kids with the person. They
You
want
didn't
to
say
have
kids. You said pussy.
they want to have inside coochie, having sex on demand. So what they do in their naive eyes is, I'm going to take this woman out of the market because I don't want nobody to touch her and I want to settle down. It has nothing to do
I
with
agree with
maturity.
that, but why is it that well, maybe not most, but a lot of men know within 2 weeks, in a very short time frame, that this is the woman I'm going to hitch my ride
Because
with?
they are idiots.
No, but what that means is that, so I knew that I was going to marry my wife after our second date.
How?
Because I just met the right woman, I'd waited my entire life, and then I finally met the right woman, and I knew instantaneously she was the one. And so many men speak like that. And the only way you could say that you met the one is if you met someone who emotionally lit your fire.
I could accept that. So let me ask you.
So then that tells, and I'll give it right back to you, Will. That tells you that when a man meets the right woman, he proposes out of emotional desire and a desire for an emotional connection, out of love, not for sharing a mortgage. I didn't even think of a mortgage, not for the inside pussy. He marries her because he's like, she is the one I want to wife up.
And there's immature. There's feelings, just like woman. Just like woman. Just, let me just say this, Savage, and you got it. Think about it. You did the biggest decision of your life based on emotion. You felt something. But when this woman give their asshole away because they feel some type of way about it, and he figures out that he's a wrong guy, you should veto first. You should wait 6 months. You should take, like, this is, Jonathan, this is ridiculous. You made the decision based on an immature state of mind, which is a feeling. You are lucky because you are actually okay, but 90% of people that feel things is just butterflies. Your reptilian brain says that you're horny. It just says that you're compatible sexually, but you have no idea what the person is after the butterflies are gone. So I will pass the microphone to Savage. I'm just saying that, please, friends, don't do what Jonathan did. You're probably going to fuck yourself up.
Fatty's gonna fall really hard when he meets the woman.
Yeah,
he's just gonna have tears streaming. He's gonna call his mom. I met her. Oh, I love her so much. We're getting married. I met my future wife.
Absolutely. And then I woke up again. Oh shit! They have to go back to work. That was not it. Go ahead, Savage. Interrupt, please. And by the way, thank you very much, Jabba the Rainbow Boogeyman, for the big dono $65 donation. We'll be reading the donations in a few. Okay, go ahead, Savage. Sorry.
No, I agree with Fatty wholeheartedly. I don't think anybody should get married on emotions because that stuff flip flop back and forth. Even up in that Bible, it say don't go on your emotions to make serious decisions here. I think the best time to get married to somebody is when you know how they handle conflict. Are they responsible? Do they know how to mitigate risk? Do they know how to cooperate and follow directions and be able to communicate and have emotional intelligence so you speak? Being able to have discipline, being able to be consistent, being able to maintain a good attitude, being able to think about everybody else around them and have that selfless love and be ready to pour into somebody versus being ready to receive from somebody. I mean, there's so many things that become a very importance when you're gonna marry somebody, because if you go based on emotions, well, that stuff gonna have you all over the place, and that's why people are only married for just a couple months or barely a year, barely two, because I felt like I love you. I feel like I trust you. I feel like this and that. But then when stuff hit the fan, I mean, what did you know? Well, I didn't know she was like this. I didn't know she had mental problems. I didn't know that she couldn't be trusted. I didn't know that she had bodies on top of bodies on top of bodies. And then all of a sudden, when things don't go her way, she go back to hopping back into the streets because that's what her habit was. I mean, how much do you know? Because your feelings can change, but your knowledge shouldn't. And then that's what you should go based off of when you marrying somebody. Do you know who you married? Because being a wife is not an invitation to act like that. Being a wife is who you already are.
Jonathan, you have 24 hours to respond.
I don't
To add
disagree
to what
with
she's
anything that
saying,
Savage
I'm gonna
said. I
ask you
don't
another
disagree.
question.
The only thing I'll say is that you can never fully know someone. So no matter how much you think you know them, you can never fully know them. But I also will say there's a difference between feelings and making good decisions.
That's
I
true.
want to ask you.
We all need to be able to have control over our feelings and who we open ourselves up to based on our decision makings. I fell for a girl back in college. She was everything. She was like my dream girl.
Did you want
Took
to
her out for her
propose to her?
birthday. That night I took her out to her birthday. I took her home, dropped her off, and then I decided to go swing by her house. About an hour later, she was in bed with another guy.
Did you want to propose to her?
You got traumatized just like your mom.
That was the only time I ever got cheated on.
Did you want to propose to her?
How you get cheated
I
on?
probably would have.
So you were mature at that moment, correct?
Wait,
I wasn't mature in decision making at the moment, but I was still mature in my feelings. But I was still in college, so I don't. It's hard to say that I would have married her.
Wait a minute. This is not making sense. So I don't want to go down rabbit holes, but when y'all say stuff, I'll be having so many questions. I could dominate a panel and just ask questions for the rest of the night. So real simple. If a guy proposes to a woman, he's ready now. He's mature. He's ready to be a provider and protector for the rest of their natural lives. If she rejects his proposal, is he still mature or must she accept it?
She doesn't have to accept it, but maturity is not a.
No, that's fine.
I just think that maturity is not a switch switch that you flip, right?
I get it. I just
turn it on, but then there's still growth after that.
That's fine. I just wanted to know the answer to it, right? So on the flip side, when do women mature? When they accept the proposal, or do they accept proposals while still being immature?
A woman matures when she become a wife.
Well, no, I want to hear his answer. I want to hear his
answer. That's hard for me to say, to not speak as if I'm not in my own lane. But what I'll say about women is,
just when do they mature? That's all I want to know. Because
you were very concrete when it came to men. You said the man matures when they propose. Can you do the same thing as we'll ask you with the woman? When is the point where she blossoms into a butterfly and she matures?
Well, are you talking biologically?
No, I'm talking about. Oh, come on, Will. Not Phil. Come on, Jonathan is dancing. Hey, get this man out of here, man.
How you going?
What is LeBron looking for?
Get this man out of the arena. Come on, man, Jonathan.
Listen.
Shit all night. We'll be chasing this shit all night.
That's the whole man up here. Ain't no damn woman. So how will you know?
How am I supposed to know? I think you got to ask Savage that. I'm a man. I can tell you
from a man's point of view. I'm mature before I propose. So
I can tell you when.
I become mature when I propose.
I think Will wants me to mansplain. Will's
Nah, I'm talking about
mansplaining.
on
I
the
can't
men's
tell
Oh,
women.
Jonathan mansplaining.
Hey, can I bring
What?
it? We gonna be on
Hold
this
on,
all
y'all.
night. Can I get my
I
ice?
ask very simple questions.
Hey,
Hey, bro.
I can answer.
One second, friends.
I think
Let's
we have
get
to let Savage
one
answer
second, please. Let's Will finish, and then we get Rick with the icebreaker and Mr. Rick the Ruler too with the icebreaker. Okay. And Jonathan, don't you ever use that word mansplaining again, sir. That's crazy. Come on, Jonathan.
I ask very simple questions that should have very simple answers.
Yeah, but Will, I'd love to answer you, but I can't tell you when women mature.
Just
I'm
say
not a
you don't
woman,
know.
but I
Just say
definitely
you
think
don't know. Just say you don't know.
I am saying I don't know.
The answer is actually very easy, though.
I don't know.
What is it,
That's how
Savage?
it goes.
Okay. You know a woman has matured when she's able to take accountability without feeling like a victim when she does it.
Oh,
When
shit.
she's able to do that and be able to be rational and get up out her feelings, then you know that woman has matured. When she's in tune with logic, that's the part of maturity. That's just strictly using your brain, not your emotions. When you let your emotions direct you, baby, you still young. But
Hey,
when
I'm
you
live on. Hey,
use
I'm live on
this,
TikTok. I'm live on TikTok. About 500. All the women in my chat said you dead wrong. They saying hell no.
Wait. Who is wrong?
What she just said, savage. Everybody, all the women on my platform saying hell no. She
Can't
dead wrong.
possibly solve 500 responses.
why would that be wrong? You can't grow unless you take accountability. Until you're able to admit what you did so you can grow for what you did, or until you're able to say, hey, I don't know, and not feel some type of pride or ego in that, then you're not ready to grow up. If you're still trying to protect how you feel, then you're not there.
Evans, how could all those people say you wrong before you even finish speaking? There's
Because
no way
I'm a hated person.
You already know.
Nah,
Y'all
they heard her.
know
She wasn't finished speaking. They listen to her. She speak. This shit live in 4K. We
Right,
live.
I understand that, but what I'm saying
I'm live
is,
on TikTok. That's how they hear this.
Hey, Rick.
on TikTok.
We know the women of TikTok are very mature.
What
We
you
know.
say, Rick? What you say,
I
Rick?
said you on TikTok. That should tell you everything you need to know.
What that mean?
What's that mean?
What?
Stupid people on TikTok.
Stupid people every goddamn well.
They concentrated on TikTok. What you said. Here's my point.
We can't just put it TikTok.
Yes, I can. Ain't nobody whooping my ass. Is what it is.
And niggas show like niggas show like gonna whoop my ass. No, not no old nigga.
Watch this.
Not no old nigga. I know ain't no old nigga. Ain't no old nigga whoop me anyway. Old nigga, he gonna fall out.
It ain't necessary.
You take your blood pressure pill, nigga.
It's not
You
necessary.
already be giving advice anyway. Are you mad?
Drink your drink.
You look like
Drink your drink. Drink your drink. Drink your drink.
You
Yeah,
look
of
like
course
a
I do.
single old ass nigga.
Hey, go ahead.
You look like one of them single mad miserable ass niggas. You look like you got a relationship in your life.
Hey, friends.
Yeah.
Hey, friends. 1 second, friends. I'm talking. Friends. 1 second, friends, because there was a doctor that called me messy, so I will stop this for the sake of discussion. Okay, Uncle Rick, what were your point? And then I'll bring Rick over here so we can actually finish this too. Go ahead, Rick.
Which point? Can the icebreaker or what I said?
Either one or the other. You can actually do both.
Appreciate you. Thank you. Because I ain't gonna argue with somebody that'll do nothing for me. Right. So as far as the
man, get out your feeling, man. Put your draw back on. Take your pants off.
Are you done? Are you done?
Put your chest in, man. Put your chest in. I don't care about all that shit you talking about.
Hey, I tried. Jazz, you saw it. I tried.
Put your draw back on, nigga. Take your pants off.
I'm the old one.
Yeah, exactly. You still have
You're not getting it. It's not clocking to you. It's not clocking to you that I'm standing on business, is it?
You got it. You right. I'm wrong. You got it. I'm right. You right. I'm wrong. You happy?
Rick, let me ask Rick a question real quick. Hey, Rick.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. You can start crying. Come on, man.
Keep going. Keep going.
Yeah, nigga, stop talking that tough shit.
Keep going.
All that tough shit. I don't care about none of that shit you talking about.
Good. So why you still talking? Why you still talking?
Man.
And why you still talking?
Nigga, sit your old ass down. You ain't gonna do that.
That's what I thought. Let me make my point. Let me make my point. Drink your drink, bro.
You're old nigga.
So what? I hope you get old one day. I hope you get old one day.
That shit don't work for me.
You make it.
You got the right one today. You got the right one today.
I hope you make it.
That tight ass hat on. You got the right one today, nigga.
Like I said,
that tight ass hat on. Somebody.
Yo, chill out. Let's have one mic, please.
Let's go back to the show, please. Go ahead, Rick, and interrupt it. Make a statement, Rick. Don't think with Rick. And shout out to Oshedu Jackson. I appreciate the super chat on Jess side. Go ahead.
So I said the women on there disagree with her. And that's all I said. I don't know why the hell he and them motherfucker feel. I said what the hell I said. The women on my chat on my live were like that. She dead wrong. Every woman on my live was disagreeing with her. So I don't know. I ain't no motherfucking woman. I'm going out with that.
Can you ask those same women if they agree with Jonathan?
Nah, they disagree with Jonathan. They totally disagree with Jonathan. They say they don't know what he on. They ain't fucking what Jonathan said either.
Uncle Rick, can interrupt you, please.
Thank you. So to address the icebreaker, whenever somebody wants to propose in a bunch of people in front of a bunch of people, they are trying to force the issue. Plain and simple, right? I look at it like this, right? It's either one or two things that happen. He was fucking somebody else and want to push her into some shit, right? Or he wants the pressure of putting her in a situation where she can't say no at. Because the thing is if I'm proposing to you and we rocking, right? I don't have to convince you of anything, right? I don't have to impress you of anything. The reason why I'm proposing to you because I've already impressed you. I've already convinced myself that you are my woman. So it should be within privacy. It's no need for everybody else to know that, right? Again, you're doing it because you're trying to pressure her into a situation.
That count. Some niggas just like to put forth an effort. That's all. Some niggas can, some niggas don't.
Rick, can you elaborate on that? You had anything?
Ain't nothing wrong with it. That's a memory that you create. You feel I'm finna do life with this woman for the rest of my motherfucking life. So I'm gonna go all the way out. I'm going all the way. If I can goddamn get an airplane to fly by with saying, "Will you motherfucking marry me?" I want to love my wife out loud, just like I love her in private. Ain't nothing wrong with that shit. If you try to do it private, do it private.
Exactly.
I'm not saying that the nigga that doing it in front of everybody doing it for a show. You doing that shit like I said, that you trying to wow that woman. Like, wow. If you spontaneous in your marriage, you would know that a lot of niggas, some men romantic, some men ain't. Some niggas just
there's nothing wrong, but that doesn't make you make you mature. Maybe you just have money to spend.
It does make you mature, Fatty. You gotta get over that point.
Just 1 second, please. What if I don't have money to have a plane to say, "I love you, Patricia, marry me"? What if I'm saving for the wedding so I'm not spending stupid money into stupid stuff like the plane? What if I actually want to take you to man? The performative shit is over with, man. Like, let's stop with the performative stuff. Right, the reality about let me finish, Rick, and then you got it. Let me finish, and then you got it. The reality about this is simple. If she likes you, is romantic. If she doesn't, is control. That's all that is. All of these conversations could be solved with one thing. It's okay if she likes you. If she likes you, it's fine. If I grab you and I shove you against the wall, if you like me, it's romantic. If I don't, it's sexual assault. If I go ahead and I catcall you, if I'm on a Lambo, it's romantic. If I'm walking on the bus and I look like shit, is harassment. If I go ahead and I sign a prenup, not a prenup, an NDA about the things you can say about our relationships, if I'm attractive, I'm 50 Shades of Grey, and I have a mansion and all these things, and I become the biggest novel in the woman's history. But if I'm short, if I look like Danny DeVito, this problematic because I put you on the basement. All of these things is, if the woman likes you, is fine. If a woman doesn't like you, is problematic. Is it all about the woman perception? Has nothing to do with the man. Because once again, and going back to that situation, I guarantee you, if the guy that got on their knees in front of the crowd was somebody like, I don't know, a person that shall hate, actually not a person that shall hate. If he was Leonardo DiCaprio doing that shit, everybody was like, "Oh, beautiful! That man finally matured." Mature is knowing what you want. If I only want to fuck 20, 40-year-olds because that's what I want to do with my life, that's maturity. Just like when Jonathan says, "I don't want my woman to be dressing like that," That's maturity. That's not insecurity. I'm secure. These are my boundaries. I want what I want, and I'm going to get that. And if I don't get that, I'm going to get it someone else. That's maturity, is knowing what you want. Maturity doesn't depend on what a woman wants for you. That's actually very juvenile. And I don't understand, Jonathan, what the hell does maturity has to do with what I do with my woman, man? Like there's some massive teams that will do everything for a woman, and they don't have one mature body in their life. They have no spine. They don't put their foot down. They don't know how to say no, and they are romantic hopeless. They don't get nothing in return and all that. So once again, basing level of maturity on a woman shows the society that we live on, where if a woman is there and she says you're mature, you are mature. But if she says you're not mature, now you are shamed into doing whatever she wants so you can actually get that label. It's ridiculous, in my opinion. You go ahead, you can rebuttal.
I want to ask Rick a question.
Every man different though, man. You do what you move how you see fit with your situation. So I'm not gonna knock a nigga for going. I think that shit player. I think that shit romantic, and I think it got them. To me, it shows that you when you go out like that, it's showing that you're a little bit more serious than the motherfucker to just go in the living room and pull out a motherfucking ring and be like, "Will you marry me?" I don't know. That's just me.
Really? So
put some effort. Yeah, you got to put some effort in that shit.
So let me ask you. So is the effort of proposal not enough? A man choosing to propose to a woman, is that not sufficient to do it in private?
That don't mean it's not enough, but I'm saying though, you
just said you got to put some effort into it.
Exactly. Yeah, it should be. Yeah, that shit plain ass shit. That shit plain as fuck.
This is what I'm asking
work you took to get there. The work you took to get there.
Is the proposal to commit to this woman, to let this woman know that you want to commit to her, which is what the proposal is. Is that not enough? It must be.
That's good. That's good. But I'm saying, why not put no icing on the cake?
I'm just asking, is it enough? I'm not saying you can't do more. You can do whatever you want to do. I don't care what people do. So if you go all out and you make it this spectacle, and the relationship is the proposal and everything you're doing is private, like you said, loving her out. Somebody mic hot. They got some.
That's fine. I got you.
So if you're saying that, if some people want to put their relationship on display for the world to see. I want to love you out loud like I love you behind closed doors. Well, when does that stop? So does that guy then, when they have problems, does he get to bring the problems to the world? Does he get to say, hey, I'm going to live my relationship out loud. I propose to you for the world to see.
You know that ain't how that shit work.
No, I'm asking you. No,
you know that don't work like that though. You married, ain't you? Because I don't know with you before too. Ain't you married?
No, I'm not married.
Are you with your old lady though? You with your girl?
Yeah, I'm with my old lady. Yeah.
I don't think you talk. Ain't you? Don't you be on what's that name? Burns. You be on Burns shit. Burns be in my life. Shit. I just saw you before.
Yeah. So what I'm saying, I'm asking. I'm not telling you what is. I'm not telling you what isn't. I'm saying because I don't care what people ultimately do, but I do have opinions about what people do from time to time. I look at some of the stuff and I think some of the stuff is a bad way to move, but it is what it is. That's just my opinion. But if you are to say, hey, I'm in support of people living their relationships out loud in the public eye, then where does that line stop? Who gets to pick and choose, shout out to me, when this needs to be private versus when it needs to be public? And here's the reason why I'm asking you. A lot of women don't necessarily like those public proposals that way. If that man is trying to be romantic to her, maybe she doesn't like it, because a lot of guys can't read the room, because a lot of guys have got embarrassed and the women have denied those proposals. So it's like you
ain't gonna know that in the beginning though. You had to find out. I just had to find out the hard way, but I take my chances.
You don't gotta find out.
Take my chance and come up with going big like that. Even if she say no, I don't go. If she don't, I mean, I tried. I shot my shots.
Right. No, I get that. I'm okay with a person shooting their shot and failing, but in this regard, this is not something you should have shot it, right? This is not like, let me see if I can get this job, and if I don't get it, I'll just go get another one. When you make a commitment to marry somebody, this is not something you just roll the dice with. There's no reason why a man should ever propose to a woman he's not 100% sure she's going to accept his proposal.
You don't know that shit, man. You don't always know that. What you mean 100%? What you
I
mean?
don't know who's making that noise.
Is CEO and Jonathan are beatboxing and they have fry pans and they have glasses. And
Will just proved his own point that it's proved my point that it's maturity. Like you literally just made that point.
Maturity. Listen. I could be sure that you want to go into business with me before I ask you to go into business. That doesn't make me mature because I understand that you and I are going to enter into some type of contract.
But for you to make that proposal, you have matured as a man.
No. That's not what you said. You said that's what makes you mature. I told you I matured before I got married.
Correct.
I didn't. My proposal is not what made me mature. Now, was I fully developed in everything and knew all the ways of life? No, I learned a lot of things after I got married. I wasn't just ready to go because I proposed. You are correlating the proposal to maturity. If you propose, so right now, if I take a 17-year-old kid who turns 18 tomorrow, and I'm like, propose to your girlfriend tomorrow, and you'll be mature. That's essentially what you're saying. The proposal is what makes you mature.
Then I misspoke. For me, it's a sign of maturity. It's a sign of maturity.
You. That's fine. I accept that's a sign of maturity, but that is not what makes people mature.
Frankie Lyman was mature 5 times.
Nah, real talk. You're right.
But the consequences of getting engaged push you towards maturity, whether you're prepared or had planned for it or not.
Here you go again. No, that's not.
Come on, hey man, hey, you were literally.
When you decide to get married, you literally you have no idea. So, for example, when you buy a home, not a brand new home, even a brand new home, you buy a home, you have no idea. The minute they give you the key, the realtor gives you the key, walk in the house, you have no idea what type of maintenance now you got to put on the home. Right? So it matures you because previously you didn't have to worry about the home, and then now you're thrust in this position where you've got to mature and grow up.
Jay, you know that before you buy the house. You know that before you buy the house.
You do, but you don't at the same time. You don't know what's hidden behind the walls.
Come on, man.
So it's going to wake you up really quick.
Jonathan, it's different. Let me tell you why it's different. It's a terrible analogy. Let me tell you why. I get what you're trying to say, but I'm going to show you why it's a terrible analogy. Okay. So you don't get an opportunity to live in that house and before you buy it, unless you rent a house. No, all you get to do is inspect it, and you're relying on another person to tell you if this house is fine or not.
Exactly.
Right? If that person tell you the house is fine, you buy it. If that person tell you the house is horrible, you don't buy it typically, right?
Typically, yeah.
So there is a buffer. There is a warning label right here. Hey, this is good. Go for it. Hey, this is bad. Go for it.
Which is what family would do with respect to a life partner, right?
No. Let me break down the analogy for you. So, or tear apart the analogy for you. When people get married, do they typically meet someone, see them, and be like, "Oh, you look good. Let me run you by my inspector, and if he or she tells me you're good to marry, I'll marry you. Then I'll figure out these bumps and bruises in the marriage." That's what you're saying. When you buy a house, you've committed to something with a small window of a preview and then someone else's inspection. That's like me saying, I meet Savage today. Hey, Savage, I'm interested in you. I'm going to have my dad ask you some questions. My dad say, "Hey, son, she's the one." And I say, "Cool. Hey, marry me, Savage." And then we'll figure out and run into our bumps and bruises.
You kind of described every couple on the planet.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't, because here's the difference.
Then why do we bring people home and introduce them? Why do we introduce our girlfriend,
listen to me?
The person we're dating to our family? We want
just pay attention. I'm going to ask you in the end who is right, Will or Jonathan. Go ahead, Will.
Listen to what I'm saying. So I'm not saying we don't bring the people we want to marry to our family to get their opinions. But are they our inspector to give us the thumbs up or thumbs down? If a person tells us in our day-to-day lives today, "Hey man, I wouldn't do that," people don't be like, "No, you didn't pass the inspection. I'm not marrying you." People marry you anyway. People don't necessarily go for the approval. There's no department of like, you are designed to tell me if this is good or if this is bad. These are people just giving their opinions. See, inspectors have qualifications to tell you, here's what's wrong with it. And there's too many red flags on this checklist. That's not the case with people. Because if you take her to your dad may say no. You take her to your uncle may say yes. Who do you decide? You old. And better way, the way we live our lives, we don't care what none of those people say.
Exactly, I agree. 100% agree.
We've typically rented this woman out, and she's rented that man out for months before they even meet each other's family. It's not like you introduce somebody the day you meet them or 2 days after you met them. You say, you know what? Before we even go down this road, let's go ahead and get the approval of our inspectors. Let me meet your parents. You meet my parents. We get their okays. If they say yes, then let's get to know each other. Or what you're basically talking about, then let's marry, which is buying the house. Let's just go ahead and seal the deal off of this inspection checklist. No, sir. That's not how we
I will 100% agree with you. I will 100% agree with you that when you bring someone home, we would be wise to listen to what our loved ones say about that person.
That's not what I'm saying. What I am saying, John, keep in mind the analogy you used. You use the analogy of buying a house. How many times do people see a particular house? How many times do they access that house before they buy it?
Very limited.
What is the turnaround time before first laying eyes on the house to closing on the house or submitting the offer?
You probably don't even spend more than an hour yourself in the house before you decide to buy the house.
So help me understand how this analogy correlates to relationships when nobody in our modern times, especially in this country, is marrying people like that unless they go on one of these TV shows. And again, they're doing it for attention.
I'm saying when it comes to emotions, emotions are like dog years. So a week, a month, a year with someone will feel like 7, but it can never, you can never fully know someone no matter how much time you spend with them up until the point that you marry.
You're hopeless.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Do you think most people are hopeless romantics?
Yes. I think that's why people disagree with her, that you need to know someone through and through. I don't think you can. And if you had to wait until you knew someone through and through, people wouldn't get married. Right?
I have a question for Jazz and Savage, please. Before we move on to the main event. Let me see if this layout keeps messing up. I don't know, Jonathan. You are the favorite of Shirmia. They always pulled you up. Jazz and Savage. If I ask to marry you and you don't accept the proposal, is our relationship done?
Yes.
It might be. Yeah.
Let's go. Jazz. Everything is maybe.
Well,
let's go with majority again. If a man goes to a woman and he says, I love you, I want to marry you, and she says, not right, like I will give the best case scenario, not right now, right? Which might be in the future. Would you advise that man to just say, I don't know about this, or you would be okay with the man just like, would you be okay with the man just staying in a relationship because might be the right woman, but the wrong timing?
no, I would not tell that man to stay in that relationship. I would tell him that if he's ready, he's ready to move forward. Don't waste your time. Don't allow nobody to waste your time. You know what you want. You did the work. You're ready to be selfless and provide all of that. And somebody's willing to hold you back because they want you to wait on them. That's some selfish crap. Wait on me. No, move forward.
Move forward with who though? That's who they want to marry.
Well, you can want to marry somebody, but if somebody's just going to pull you down and hold you back because something's always in the way, there's always some type of barrier, then that's ruining your life. That's not doing you no justice.
Well, there's not enough detail, in my opinion, in that scenario, because just because that person wants to get married does not mean they're in position to be in that type of commitment. So if a person says not right now, that could simply mean I love you and I want to be with you, but we have some things we have to get under control first.
Yes.
I have
a question, Will.
Hey, 1 second, Savage. Before I ask the question, what if you was the opposite? Right? Before I just go, I want to see if this is you are being man-centric or you actually stand on the standards. If the woman says, I want to get married with you, and the guy says, not right now, we have something to build. Just like Will said, great point, Will. We are building something. I need you to wait a second. So not right now. Should she leave and find another man that is ready to marry her? Or is he do you think he's wasting her time? Savage?
Uh-oh.
Oh, you're asking me.
Absolutely.
If a man says that he's not ready to get married right
You
now,
gotta come with an
Yes.
answer like that. You came with it like that before. It gotta
I'm
be the
allowed to
same.
think. I'm
No,
allowed to think.
it's fine. It's
Because I
fine.
want to be completely transparent and honest.
No,
I want to
don't
be.
even worry. We have the music for you to wait. Don't worry.
If a man says he's not ready, should she wait? I think
Yes.
it's different in my personal
Oh,
opinion.
What?
oh, here we go. Here we go.
Well, hold on.
So
Let me.
just to make sure, Savage,
Well,
just to
hold
make
on. 'Cause
sure.
hold on. Just to be honest, I
Why
do
is
feel
it
like I'm under
different, Savage?
pressure.
Why is it different the opposite way? Why was it so quick to say, like, oh yeah, if he proposes to her, he should immediately leave. But if it's the opposite way around, she should consider it. She should listen to the man. Why can't she just immediately leave?
Well, hold on. Because I do feel like I'm under pressure. Let me be transparent. Because I want to make sure I'm being completely
You want me to
honest.
put the music again?
No, no music. No music.
That's-
I'm
Go
for
ahead.
real. I'm for real.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I got you. I got you. Go ahead.
Because I want to make sure that I'm being unbiased. I know I got some things in my head that's making me like, but in an unbiased way. If a
Mhm.
man is not ready to get married and she is, then she should leave that brother alone. If a man wants to marry a woman and she's not ready, he should leave her alone. I
Even
said
if
no at first because I was being biased in a way because of some things that I'm familiar with that I've seen. And I feel like, in my personal opinion, just being honest, I do feel like women do be on some BS because I
so
have seen a lot of women be on some BS.
so just to clarify, if a woman, like if that man is being good to that woman, been doing everything and anything like a boyfriend supposed to do, a dad supposed to do, all of these, you have mortgages together, cars, kids, both of y'all are in a very good relationship. And the woman
Okay.
says, baby, I think we need to get married. I think we prove to each other that we deserve each other and all that. And the man says, not right now. I'm on the NBA. Give me 3 years. When I am 33 and retired, I will marry you. You think that woman should leave?
Yes.
It's fine.
That's a lot of detail. That's a
Yeah.
lot more detail than
That's
you
because
gave.
with
So
that
I see what
detail,
Will
there's
was
no
talking
running.
about. Respectfully, Will, I apologize. I see what you was talking about. When you have more detail, that does change the context of things.
You
So I
have
will
to.
give you that. I apologize. Well, I'm not gonna say I apologize,
No,
but
don't
I
apologize.
see
Let's
what you was
talk.
talking about.
Yeah.
So when you say it like that, because this is also a growing moment for me, just being honest. Depending on the circumstances and the communication of being on the same page, as long as there's a destination of you can see the finish line and y'all agree with it, y'all both agree, then I think it's feasible. But if it's just like, I want you to wait for me and there's like no time span and you just don't know what's going on, and it's just like that person sucking up your time, then that's the part where it's like you should probably go.
So let's
Thank you
address
very
that
much.
then. Let's address that then. So
Okay.
I don't care which one you use. You got the guy wants to get married or the woman that wants to, it doesn't matter to me. And the other person says, not right now. And they don't give you any indication that it would even ever happen. Are you saying which one is most important? That individual or the fact that you're married?
The individual should always, but then again, I'm just because hold on. When I talk, I try to talk to people like
I
real
like
people.
Savage. I like Savage.
Because I have to be honest. I gotta be honest. And I don't want to talk out my ass. Um,
And Jazz, you go next, okay? Go ahead.
how about this? If you know that that person is capable and you actually believe in that person, their life speaks for themselves, that they actually do get things done, okay, then fine. By all means, trust him. But if he just is kind of like, what's that word I'm looking for? If he's
Dragging his
what's that,
feet.
like when you be putting stuff off all the time and you be
Procrastinating.
procrastinating, yeah, and you don't get stuff done and your life shows that, and you want me to wait on you, then you tripping. I'm out.
No, but listen to what I'm saying though. It don't matter if that's how that person is. That's the person you want to marry.
But
I don't know how to make that not personal, to be honest with you. For me personally, I wouldn't do it. I feel like there's more fish in the sea.
Right. Listen to me. Make it personal. Make it personal to you, so it's easier to answer it.
Okay.
You have a guy that you want to marry.
Okay.
Why do you want? If you want to marry him, he is that procrastinator, yet you still want to marry him. He is dishonest, or he is a cheater, or whatever he is that's negative.
Put all that in it.
Marry that.
It
No,
wasn't even an
I'm
option.
saying you could put
Oh, Jesus.
It wasn't even an option.
this is what I'm saying. Okay, let's make him all of those things.
Okay, he a cheater, a liar,
No,
procrastinator. He's
well,
somehow my
take you out
type.
of it.
Listen to me.
He's
Listen to me.
somehow my type. Okay.
Listen to me.
Stay here. Stay here. Don't move it.
Listen
Don't move it. Stay here.
He's,
Stay here.
he's a cheater. He's
Okay.
broke. He's unemployed. He's uneducated. He's abusive. He's a liar. His hygiene is bad. Everything negative you can think of. Yet you still want to marry him. So why does he care?
Hold on, that sounds like a Tyler Perry movie. Hold on. So if this
And
was
that's the
Diaries of a
problem.
Mad Black Woman, and I somehow wanted to be with Charles, and Charles was broke, that's how I'm taking this.
Right.
Okay.
And why would a woman want to? That's a whole other
Because
conversation.
I feel set up.
Because
I feel set up.
because y'all change y'all standards for the men y'all like.
Listen to the question.
Nah.
Okay. I'm a cooperate. Well, I'm a cooperate.
Yeah.
And I still want to marry him, even though he got all these red flags that's gonna show me hell no.
That's called low
Hey, Will, let's
self-esteem.
get the 1 second. Let Will get the last question, and then we'll go to Jess. Go ahead, Will.
Let's not get caught up on the red flags I put out there. He can be.
I think that's impossible.
We have to focus.
I'm a mute. I don't want to cut you off, Will. I apologize.
Listen and stop interjecting.
My bad.
Flip it. Take away the red flags and make them all green flags. So everything I just said, make it the positive. He's smart. He's intelligent. He graduated with honors. He's rich. He's in great shape, great hygiene, a God-fearing man, honest, loyal, committed, sacrificial. Whatever you want to make him, you want to marry him. And he said, no, not right now, for whatever reason. And he didn't give you the indication that marriage will be on the horizon. That's
And we got to break up.
Y'all gonna let me finish.
My bad, Will. My bad.
That's
My bad.
still the man that you want. So would you rather lose the man that you want for the idea of marriage?
Yes. Because here's the thing. If I want to get married and you don't, regardless if you're this great guy, we're not aligned, and that's okay.
So if the guys who want to get married are all below him, you'll take those guys because the marriage means more than the guy.
If I can find a man that is aligned with wanting to be married and also meets my standards of the type of man that I want, then yeah. And it doesn't necessarily have to, oh, well, this guy that I wanted to marry was a millionaire. I'm not going to date another man who isn't a millionaire. No, it's not like that. You know.
Hold on. Why you focusing on money? Look at all those great character things I put out there, and you went to
look at all those false ones you put. You talking about God fearing, and you putting your hands on a woman. How are you God fearing? But you putting your hands on a woman. That don't even.
I mean, at the end of the day, what I'm saying, I was just put.
I gave you a negative guy.
Okay, Will.
Everything positive.
Okay. All
He's
the
not
positive
God-fearing
things.
and abusive.
Okay, all the positive things, and he still don't want to get married, then we got to break up. It's as simple as that.
So cool. So my question is, are you saying the guys who are less than him?
What do you mean less than him? What do you mean less than him? What do you mean by that?
Never mind.
That's why I thought you was referring to money, because you were saying he's rich and so when you say guys less than him, what do you mean by that?
I mentioned rich, but I mentioned so many other things. And
okay, so what do you mean by less than that? So the other guy is not.
He's not as smart. He's not as handsome. He's not as in shape. He's not as God-fearing. He's not as rich. Everything is lower.
He's not as handsome, but I'm still attracted to him. That's fine. What do you mean not as God-fearing? I don't know.
Hey, Will, can you make a statement instead of a question so we can kind of understand like the point that you want to try, because it's kind of like we're kind of losing.
These women prioritize marriage over the actual man.
I answer that?
Absolutely, yeah. And then I want Jess if she agrees or not with that too. Go ahead, Savage and Jess, and then Fantastic and Ali go up. In 10 minutes, we'll read the super chats, friends. There's 700 and a lot of people watching. Once again, I appreciate y'all for watching this show that is very responsible and very like no messiness at all. Okay, so please like the video. We appreciate it. Thank you very much for the discussion. Savage and Jazz, what do you think about what he said?
So, what I want to say to that is if you have a woman that has worked on herself, that means all the qualities that she's looking for in the other person is aligned with her. That means she's honest, she takes accountability, she's selfless, she's consistent, she keeps a good attitude. I mean, she values family. I mean, the list goes on. She has those things within her first, and that's going to be a part of her discernment when she's picking a good brother to be aligned with her. All of those negative red traits, that stuff going to roll out immediately because that's not who she is. And then she gonna find somebody who's probably having more than her, who's gonna also enhance who she is because she gonna get molded into him regardless. So when you're dealing with that type of woman, then yes, she gonna value the man more than the marriage because she's so focused on who he is. And when you have a selfless state of mind, you're not worried about I, me. You only worried about him and what he needs and pouring into him because he gonna pour right back. He gonna pour back into you regardless. So when you're doing that, I think that leaves room for a healthy relationship because the man is not the prize, the woman is not the prize, but a healthy relationship is the prize. And then that's when you go forward with marriage. But I already knew that. I know who I married, and it wasn't about the papers. Without the paper, I know who I'm with.
Hey,
So I feel
Savage.
like putting me in that situation was kind of like a setup for failure because you put all these red flags out there, then random green flags and two different brothers. I mean, I felt like me and her was in the episode of Tornado. We don't know what the hell is going on.
Hey, Savage,
No, I'm not
is
listening.
a selfless woman an oxymoron? Like when you say selfless woman, isn't that the oxymoron?
Why do you say
Like
that?
a contradiction, like two things that don't go together, like water and oil. Like a selfless woman. Women are selfless on their day-to-day life. They can be selfless on their job. They can be selfless with their kids. In relationships, selfless woman is something that either like is a rare Pokemon. It's like Mewtwo or like
I
something made
disagree.
on a lab or something like that. Like
I disagree.
where do we find this selfless woman?
Well, what I was taught, you have to be
No.
trained to.
One second. It was a listen to my question, right? I don't
Okay.
ask you where can we find this selfless woman?
They're
Like
everywhere,
where
Fatty.
can men go ahead and find selfless woman that are not about themselves and what they wanted, their dreams and their healing? Like where can we find this
We
woman?
see women. We see women sacrifice their whole lives to be
Facts.
with
For
a
who?
man. They
For
give
who?
up.
For who?
Give up. We see for their man. They give up their
Facts.
careers. They give up their lifestyle. They give up everything to be up under their man. We see that all the time. That's not
Oh,
nothing. That's not nothing new.
hey
Women
Jess,
have been doing that.
Jess, did you saw our show that we were going to do on Sunday for the ladies first?
What is
So
it?
there's this player on the LA Lakers called Luka Doncic. He's probably one of the best players in the world, been famous and millionaire since he was 15. He's on pace to make $500 million, 6'7", king of LA, everything. His woman literally broke up the engagement, got his two kids, and flew to Slovenia back. Right?
Oh, they broke up.
Yes, she grabbed she grabbed the keys and went to Slovenia and hey, look, you go stay in LA and all that.
Okay, it
That
must have been something going wrong in that relationship
of
for her to
course
do
there's
that.
all but yes, there's always something going on. And the point is when there's something going on the woman's side, men usually say, oh, she doesn't want to have sex with me, something is wrong. Oh, she's working too much and she's stressed, something is wrong. Oh, she's being mad at me in the period, something is wrong. Menopause, something is wrong. She's pregnant, something is wrong. Postpartum, something is wrong. Y'all are always wrong. And you know what men do? No, one second, Jess, let me just do this. Y'all, like from 3 to 3 weeks, something will happen to y'all that will make you wrong. But men, because they are selfless and can they understand woman, they say, my woman is on her period, she's has cramps, she's on postpartum, I will stay and endure. It's very rare that women stay in relationships where they see no benefit in actually staying that. Meaning, if there's something is wrong and they have all the benefit either to leave or to do other things, they are not going to put the man first. They're going to pick up and leave. The only man that actually they put first is the toxic man. the men that put them on the roller coaster of emotions, the men that keep them busy, the cheaters, the abusers, the bums, those men get anything and everything. I'll give you my car. You can go and sit on my couch. You can eat from my. As soon as the man is actually above them, women start to become selfish, which is, what can you do for me? How is this statement wrong or unfair?
Okay,
I don't
I'm gonna go
think
after
that.
Jazz.
Yeah, I mean that's your opinion. I don't think there are any facts to back all of that up to
There's
say
no
like
facts. The divorce.
because you're saying like, oh well, you guys have periods and you're wrong when you have your period, and we
I can justify that.
like having a period is a natural thing that a woman's body does. Like we can't help that, right?
No. 1 second,
Usually,
Jess,
if it's
please.
the other way
Jess, 1 second.
around.
Just 1 second, because I want you to get all the information right. I can justify it by saying most of relationships, women break those. Either be boyfriend and girlfriend, either be engagement, either be marriage. Women put themselves first and say, no, I don't want to be with you anymore. This is what happened in mass.
Okay.
Most women, if I ask most women, how many boyfriends and girlfriend, even girlfriend, no, not girlfriends, sorry. How many boyfriends do you have? They're going to say, I had three boyfriends. Who broke up with who? I did. I had 3 engagements. Who broke up with who? I did. Who broke up the marriage? I did. Isn't that the proof that women choose themselves and put themselves first?
Well, that's because women usually take the step to leave a bad relationship, while men will sit there and not. Y'all always say that if we walk away, they're going to be a woman can say anything to us and we can't do anything. We just got to sit there and take it. Y'all usually don't take that step to end the relationship for whatever reason, and mainly because even though the relationship is bad, there's still something that you're benefiting from that relationship. With women, in a toxic relationship, with women in a toxic.
Shut your pink lip ass up.
Oh no, we were doing so good, friends. We did so good.
A man looking at another man's lips is crazy.
We were doing so good, friends.
Looking at another man's lips is crazy.
I want to say something after
we're not going to break the rhythm. Oh, I'm not letting this happen.
The women love these lips.
I'm not letting this happen. Hey, friends. Hey, Fantastic and Rick need to debate.
Ain't nobody fuck with you, but stop.
Let me just finish with my
I'm gonna say something after you, Jazz. I can't let Fatty get away with that.
Hey, friends, this is not funny anymore, okay? If y'all want,
what just happened?
I'm muted, Fatty. I'm muted.
It's pre-existing conditions, okay? I'm trying not to be messy today. Shout out to my brother, Eska brother. Go ahead, please. Go ahead, please. Finish your point, Jazz. Let Savage go first, and then Mr. Fantastic, you take us home. You and Ali, so we can go to the main event.
Yeah, no, I was just saying, like, men often say women break the relationship up. That's because women take that step. Men rarely do. Y'all sit in mess because there's something that you're benefiting from that mess. That's not women's fault. Like, you shouldn't be staying in a relationship that you're being disrespected, that you're not being loved properly.
Niggas stay in some food to eat. That's why they stay. Niggas ain't got no emotion out there.
All right, y'all got it.
Emotion. A lot of times.
Hey, Rick, you are not being a woman supporter.
Niggas just cannot leave and go start their life over because you got to go back to your mama house or go stay with your home. But niggas ain't stable enough to goddamn leave that situation. That's why you put up with it, because a man that's stable enough, he gonna remove himself from the situation. He gonna sit around and complain and take that bullshit that's going on when it ain't.
That might be true. That's what I was saying. Like, there's a benefit as to why men.
And what about her choosing that
women would rather? Women would rather.
Hey, friends, 1 second. Jazz was talking. Y'all can go next, please. Fantastic and Savage.
Please. Go after Jazz.
Yes. Let's let her finish, please. She's behaving well today. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm kind of forgetting what I'm saying, but yeah, I'm just saying, like, women will rather, once they hit that point where they don't care anymore, they would rather be broke and alone somewhere by themselves than endure a toxic relationship just because that man is rich or that man has means or whatever the case may be. They will go ahead and do bad all by themselves if it means if it's in exchange for their peace. So that's why you see women walking away. Men don't do that for some reason. Something going on with y'all self-esteem. I don't know.
Yeah, that's definitely cap. We got historical context for that. Cassie stayed and got whooped up and down the damn hallway. She stayed because of the money. She was in the most toxic relationship. Then what the city girl did the same thing. She was getting pissed on and she knew Diddy was doing Diddy activities and she stayed. So get the fuck out of here about women leaving for fucking toxicity or bad fucking situations. All of this simp shit, bro. Stop
Casey
it.
did end up leaving though.
If
And when
yeah, of
when
course.
she first tried
What
to
are you
leave,
talking about?
he
Yeah, she
dragged
got
her
paid
ass
out.
back.
It's my
What
turn
you
now.
mean?
I
It's my
wanted to
turn now.
answer.
It's my turn now. It's my turn now.
What is you talking
I
about?
wanted
It's my
to
turn now.
answer
Yo,
Fatty.
you ain't that type of nigga. Quit comparing yourself to P Diddy, nigga. Them nigga rich, so
They
cut
love
that.
Diddy, even
Yeah,
still.
they give a
Hey,
cut.
hey, friends, there's a
Who
lady.
comparing themselves?
Hey,
Yeah,
friends,
that's the whole
y'all are lady allies. Y'all need to let the lady go. Go ahead, Savage, and then I want Mr. Fantastic and Ali. Go ahead.
You know, to answer your question, there are selfless women that exist, because the woman, just like everything else that we learn about, we learn how to do hair, we learn how to be baddies, we learn for everything that we actually want in life. We put our mind to it. That's what I was taught. That's what I believe. That's how I live my life. So when you want to be somebody's good parent, you learn. I can't even show it with this stupid thing in the back. I don't know how to. Hold on, I got it. Hold on.
Oh, you have a mansion. I know. I see you. I see you.
No,
Oh, damn.
you learn how to be the things that you want. You learn how to be a good parent.
Come on, bro.
You learn how to be a good wife. You learn how to be selfless. You learn how to stop getting in your own way. You do all the things you need so you can learn how to be there for the man that you want to love. When you prioritize understanding what it is to be a good mother, when you prioritize what it is to be a good friend, when you prioritize understanding sportsmanship, when you prioritize the things that you want to become in your life, what you do is you educate yourself on those things and you practice breaking the habit of yourself, which is exactly what I did. I learned how to be a better woman. I learned how to be a better mother, because just because you had a baby don't make you a good woman. Just because you have a ring don't make you no wife. You have to learn how to do those things. And then that's when you learn how to be selfless. Selfish
But
women exist, Fatty. They exist.
no,
Yeah.
hey, 1 sec. Hey, 1 second. Respectfully, Savage, right? I'm trying to be as much of a good host and kind of leave you alone, but that's not kind of the information we have about you, and that's kind of crazy. Because you came from a YouTube TikTok drama just a couple of weeks ago, and now you come in on YouTube saying I read a bunch of books and fatty. Not all of us are like this, fatty. When we kind of understand that that's kind of some bullshit. So what the fuck are we doing here? Like, respectfully, if I have my opinions, you want to challenge my opinions, I think it's totally fine. But pretending that I'm seeing shit that is kind of made up when you are literally a part of the woman that learned and read a lot of books and all this, but still committed mistakes. And it's totally fine. Once again, you can learn from your mistakes and do better. But I guarantee you that those books mean nothing when you are on your feelings and you are on your emotions. You know, hey, one
Well,
second,
hold on.
Savage.
Let's talk
Let me
about
just
it.
say this, let me say this, and then I got it. I read so many books, Savage.
Okay.
Let me be horny at 3 a.m. in the morning, and I am the dumbest motherfucker in the motherfucking world. I will wake up the next day like the oak. Oh, where am I? What the fuck did I do? Oh shit, I did this. Like, this is people. This is human beings, and especially women. Once women get stuck on their feelings and they want something, no matter if it's logically illogical, if they read books or not, they will fall for the same mistakes that everybody does, because respectfully, y'all are emotional beings. Where am I wrong?
Okay. So this is the part where I partially but don't agree. So to the
Oh,
situation that you're talking about on TikTok, I was
yeah.
single. Very single. And matter of fact, if you're talking about what I think you're talking about, I got actually exploited for that, for somebody making fun of me for being faithful. I was faithful for 9 years, and they made fun of me for being faithful. So that says a lot about me. So when I had an emotional breakdown, my emotional breakdown, in my personal opinion, was valid. But I was single when I had my breakdown. It was not while I was in a relationship. Let me clear that up. Now, as far as reading books and everything, it's about the fact that you have the desire and you're willing to have the discipline and you're willing to have the accountability to want to be better so you can give somebody else more. Even if you started off, you could be thinking that you're doing something right, but if you haven't learned how to do something right, then how do you know what you're giving out? I'm saying women like that actually exist, where they're like, you know what, I might have done this, but you know what, I could be better. When a woman has the mindset of I can be better versus I already am, then that's when you're prepared to be selfish, because you understand it's not all about you.
Sure.
Cool, but
So just last question. But answer to this, right? And
Okay.
again, I chose some vulnerability. I said I think I have a great brain. I think I have a good head on my shoulders. Once I get horny, right? What did Tupac Shakur said? Niggas get no, bitches get horny, niggas die. Bitches get horny, niggas die. Right?
I
This
don't
is
know.
some,
I don't.
this is
Wait a
some,
minute.
this is something that happens is women get horny, they do stupid shit. Men get emotional, they do stupid shit. This is literally what it is. We are on this situation because we get emotional, we get on our feelings, and we pursue things that we shouldn't pursue because they are bad for us. No matter how many books we read, no matter how many situations, like many situations we are, you are going to commit mistakes because you are on your feelings. And woman, there's nothing you can say to a woman when she is in her feelings. Is that the correct state? 1 second. Is that the correct statement, or is this I'm lying about it?
That is a correct statement, but I'm going to add to it, Fatty, because this is important. You have people, there's two types of people in this world. People that mess up and defend what they did and they don't want to change what they did, and people that make mistakes and take accountability, admit what they did, and grow and go forward from what they did.
Sure, but does that stop that person? Like they say, I don't know, an old dog doesn't learn no tricks, right? Let's assume that we have a woman that is in her 30s and she got used to not apologizing to men. It's very rare that that woman is going to start apologizing to men. It's very rare. Like, it's very rare that the person that stayed 3 decades, 4 decades in this planet is going to all of a sudden say, you know what, I learned this, now I'm going to change. In my experience, even my mom, again, this is not you, this is this woman in general. When you are on your feelings, nothing goes through y'all. Nothing. It's impossible to. The more I talk with you, the less you're going to filter. It usually develops into a messy fight. Shit is going to go left. So I'm asking you, Savage, personally, right? When you get on your feelings, Savage, do you catch yourself in the middle of the situation apologizing and saying I'm wrong, or you are one of these people that is just like every woman? You can apologize in the moment, you see red, but maybe a week from now, maybe a month from now, you can go ahead and says, you know what, I was wrong, let me go back and apologize. Which type of woman are you?
I apologize in the moment. Yes,
You
I do. Matter of
apologize
fact,
in the moment.
yes. Matter of fact, even just then on this panel with Will, I was like, wait a minute, I see what you was talking about. I apologize.
Yeah, but Will doesn't like you, and you don't like Will.
Cool.
Wait, what?
You don't have a romantic feeling with Will, and Will doesn't have a romantic feeling with you.
Even when
Once we care about each other, right? And once I actually like you and you like me, for example, right now, Mr. Fantastic could corn bomb my show and delete this shit, and I'll be upset. But I wouldn't be upset if I deleted that shit. If I deleted that shit, there will be a massive problem. I will be screaming, "Ah, what the fuck?" Like, because he's my friend, right? So when you actually have the emotional component attached to the person, things that look like small are gigantic things when they actually are small things. You don't go through that, like you don't feel that.
Of course, I'll feel my emotions, but I understand it's not all about me. So I will apologize in that moment. And even if I feel like I'm being disrespectful, no matter how much I love you, I'm still going to stop and apologize and be like, look, my bad, because I don't want to disrespect you. I can love somebody, but I still want to respect you.
Last question: are you a rare woman, or are you a special woman, or are you are a woman? Yeah. Like, I swear to God, Savage.
I personally feel, in my opinion, I feel like I'm pretty rare. I do feel like I'm pretty rare because I'm only 28 years old, and I feel like I took the time to actually care, and I took the time to want to respect and want to have discipline and want to and practice accountability. A lot of things people are like in their 50s and 60s years old, grown women that still are not capable to do what I'm able to do. So yes, I do feel like I'm pretty rare.
Yeah, so this is the thing, right? So Savage is Savage, right? Would Savage say that the majority of women are like you, or the minority of women are like you?
If she rare, she's saying the majority of women are not like her.
Well, I want her to answer, brother. I got you. So Savage, what are you saying? Is it a majority or minority of women?
Based on what I've seen and what I've noticed, I do feel like a lot of women are not like me.
All right, then. So Fatty was right. And that's the point we're making. The vast majority of women don't have emotional control. The vast of women don't have emotional maturity. The vast amount of women tear everything down and then come back after the fact, after they destroyed everything, and apologize, right? After the damage can't be undone. So that's what we're saying in this process, right? Even in the marriage situation. I was in when, and I just want to go back to this. No thing within itself makes you mature. Proposing doesn't make you mature. Getting married doesn't make you mature. Nothing you do without knowledge or experience or do well makes you mature. Now you can try the process of getting there, but no, just doing it in act does not make you mature. People, hell, having kids don't make you mature. So the most immature people in the world have children, right? So that's the first thing I wanted to address. But when we get into the women thing, yeah, man, women are women. And I think the point that's being missed here is that men accept the fact that women are women and put up with a whole bunch of bullshit that women would not return, put up with in return, right? This whole ideology of a man being broke and a woman staying around with a broke man and all this shit. Men do that every day, B. We talk about it all the time. A millionaire go get a cute chick from McDonald's or the Amazon or the Amazon motherfucking factory or whatever. So when a woman chooses to be with a broke man, that's her poor choice from jump. Why would you get with this broke man? Why did you not vet this man and understand that he was broke and he was irresponsible and he was a cheater and he was all these things? So I think that goes to what Will was saying, to where the man, right? Or no, Will was saying the opposite. And this is what I actually disagree with Will here. The woman will choose the man over whatever, despite the man being the worst fucking example or whatever. She will stay with that man, even though there are better men fucking out there. She's not just gonna choose the marriage. That's why a lot of women don't end up married, or they get married late. Instead of fucking seeing, hey, this man is not a suitable person to be marrying, she's obsessed with the toxic man. Shout out to Ari Lennox, right? And she sticks around with that toxic man. And then when she comes around to the quote unquote the good man or the better man, now he has to pay for all the sins of the ain't shit nigga. Okay, I'm sorry, the ain't shit dude. Go through all of her traumas and go through all of her hangups and whatnot, what have you, to regain her trust, just to get the the less of the best of the woman that she gave away to the dude that wasn't about nothing. So that's the point that's being made for the most part.
You missed what I said, Mr. Fantastic. I'm gonna respond to you, and got a question for Rick Ruler. So what I was saying is, if she had that top tier man that didn't want to get married, she'll go for the lower guy, because like it goes with what you're saying right now. There's always higher standards for better men. If a man is the best creme de la creme, she's going to require him to want to marry her, but she'll accept the marriage from a lower guy without a requirement. He proposed to her, oh girl, he loved me, but she'll put pressure on that other guy. Oh, you better marry me or you're not serious. That's why they say they'll leave him. They'll leave.
Okay, my bad. You're right, brother. I agree with that. I agree with that premise. I'm sorry.
So now to Rick the Ruler. So Mr. Fantastic just kind of touched on what I wanted to say. You may claim, and I think Jazz may have co-signed, or Savage, I think it was Jazz, I don't know, one of the ladies co-signed, that the guy would leave the guy won't leave the woman, because if she leave him, he got to go to his mama house. He got to go get on the couch.
Definitely, yeah, for sure.
Well, according to the what is it, the American Societal whatever study that talks about 61 to 70% of women. Now we oftentimes say 80, but 61 to 70% of women file for divorce.
Yeah,
if they're
they told me 80%.
If they're educated,
I go off reality though, so I
don't hold on. Listen, what I'm
saying. So I don't care about no stats.
Well, that's cool, but just continue with what I'm asking. If they're married, it jumps up to 90%. So are we saying, because one of the two have to be true, that the men are not providers in marriages, and women love to marry dudes who can't provide?
Now, if 8% of women, or whatever the percentage is, that means 80% of niggas are trash when it comes to being husband and shit. Because women are not leaving men. Women are not leaving men that's showing up in that marriage and being consistent and doing what they're supposed to do.
Cool. I'm not asking.
Don't get left. You don't get left for doing the right thing. You get left for the bullshit and not showing up every day. That's why
I'm not asking if they're good husbands.
Show up for their marriage, don't get left. I've been with my wife 20 years, married 15. She ain't going nowhere. She locked in.
This is what I'm asking. I'm not asking if they're good husbands.
I'm telling you that. I'm telling
right, but listen what I'm asking you. You can tell me that all day long. That's not what I'm asking.
And you can ask me all day, and I'm gonna have the same answer for you.
But do you know what I'm asking?
I know exactly what you're saying. Yeah.
Okay, what am I asking you?
I know exactly what you're saying. I'm telling you, you just said, do that not mean that they're not providers? Hell no, that you can't be provided. You can't be doing what you put. How you lose your motherfucking wife if you don't?
So every man is wrong. That's the logic. He's not understanding that.
A lot of times we create a lot of shit that we go through. We put ourselves through that shit. A lot of times, man. Stop it.
Cool. I accept that. I'm not arguing that with you.
Stop playing.
I accept that. Listen to what I'm asking. If the guys are not providers, which is cool, I'm not arguing whether they providers or not is irrelevant. I'm just going to accept the claim that they're not providers. Then we're saying that women make a habit of marrying men who are not providers.
Because men make a habit of showing up and pretending to be something that they ain't. See,
exactly.
Hold up, the man that she.
Damn, you said exactly. That's crazy.
Let me talk.
The silver game, man.
I mean, but
you got to talk pink lip ass nigga. The fuck wrong?
I got you, Jess.
I just want
No, you guys don't fight. No, Rick and Fantastic.
I'm
No,
talking above your height class.
I know. No,
Midget, nigga.
Fuck wrong with you?
Not again, please.
Bald head, midget.
Not again,
bald and
please.
you a midget.
Friends, come on, man.
Bald and you a midget, little nigga.
Come on, man.
Come on.
I already said I will arrange a debate for y'all. Okay, stop doing that shit. Like now,
that would be good.
Like it's kind of annoying. Like come on, man. Like every show, like 7 times. Come on, man. Please.
Why you got my mic out, bro? This nigga's
I dropped y'all because this is our show, and when I say you to stop, you fucking stop, right? Or not?
What's wrong with you, nigga?
No, what's wrong with you? I told you to stop. You stop, right?
You got a pop, nigga. I'm saying you like that.
Like, no. Are you the mature? Hey, Jonathan, is this maturity?
That nigga, he stopped talking to me, nigga.
Sir, I already told you. Don't address each other, please.
What's wrong with you, nigga?
Don't address each other. Don't address it. Hey, please.
Respond to this whole.
Hey, respectfully, like we're talking about maturity, and y'all can control yourselves. It's all the same shit.
We got maturity in different places, though.
Everybody got muted. Both of y'all got muted.
Button mutes everybody, Rick. He didn't individually.
Like what the hell are you talking about? Come on, man.
Hey, Rick. Mute my motherfucking mic, nigga.
Rick, if I tell you to stop and you keep talking, I have to mute you, right?
What's wrong with you, nigga? This ain't none of that. You ain't gonna. How you gonna let him talk and silence me, nigga?
I said both of y'all, not just you, Rick. Oh my God, man. Hey, you know what's funny? Hey, Rick, when I went to, you know what? Hey, Rick, when I went to your TikTok, you muted me, you dropped me, you did a bunch of shit because you were the host. I'm not dropping I'm just telling you to stop. Can you stop?
You feeling some type of way about that shit that we had before, nigga?
No, I'm just telling you to stop. I told.
Hey, do that one-sided shit though, my nigga.
Look at me in the eyes. I told both of y'all.
It ain't working. That ain't working.
Oh my God.
Rick, I think he was just trying to get control of the panel.
Rick,
I don't think it was personal.
Hold on, Jazz.
My bad.
Rick, when he hits the button, everybody got the meme automatically mutes people. He didn't individually mute you. He didn't mute you.
Yeah, I'm saying I ain't even studying. I'm talking to Buddy right here. He tell this nigga, you know how I am. You know.
I told him to stop too.
He ain't nobody, and I stopped it. Teddy, y'all need to stop calling this bitch ass nigga because I'm getting tired.
You see what I'm talking about?
Because Teddy, I didn't say nothing. Y'all begging.
Hey, one second. Hey, Rick. I'll give you opportunity to have a conversation with him for 2 hours on Saturday. If you want to debate him, I will set it up. Okay, no more.
Come to my world. Bring your ugly ass to TikTok. Nigga, I eat your ugly ass.
Nigga, I'm too tall for you, bitch ass nigga. I'm out the weight class. I'm out the intelligence class. I'm out of everything. Fuck you, little nigga. You a little nigga. Yeah, and I can take yours. I can take yours.
You still losing,
and I can take yours.
And your teeth fucked up.
I can take yours, nigga. I can take yours. Your teeth bought. They don't count. Your teeth bought, nigga. They don't count.
Shut your broke ass up.
You got a lace
now. We good now. We good now.
Yeah, that nigga lace that mouth.
We are good. Are we good now?
We good now. We good. You ain't
okay. So are we good now?
I'm good. Yeah.
Because they're going to call me Messi again tomorrow. Like y'all can be doing that shit.
They got a city train out.
You saying y'all fatty, but this nigga here.
No. With both. 1 second. With Fantastic and Rick is mutual combat. I'm not going to say this is just a one-way street. Both of y'all are fighting each other, okay? But respectfully, once again, I'm trying to stop this, and
I'm gonna mute out respect for you and Ali. Fuck that whole ass nigga. I'm sure.
He take this shot.
Let me beat myself with color whole ass nigga. I
will ask. Head off, ball nigga.
Hey, can I just I ask simple questions.
Will, please make a statement, not a question. We're going to the main event. You can ask a question, and then I want Ali, and then I want
I ain't
Ali.
even respond to this.
Yes, I want Ali and Jess to take us on. Make a statement, Will, please, because if you ask a question again, we're going to go again.
Here's my statement. Yes. So because 61 to 70% of women are divorcing their husbands, and 90% of the women are filing for divorce if they're married. I mean, if they're educated. And the claim is that when men are staying in these relationships where women are unruly or whatnot, because if they leave the relationship, they'll have to go to their mama house. That would mean that these men are broke. If the claim is that men are broke, then the claim is also that women marry broke men
every day.
So
they do it every day.
Right. So if women chose better men, this problem will resolve. So if we know going into it, I'm going to marry somebody who's broke and inadequate because we claim none of these men are showing up. So I can't imagine they're showing up every day in the relationship, but when they get married, they start dropping the ball left and right. As if something really changes in the relationship dynamic when you're married.
No, I agree. I don't think women give men too much grace, I think, right? They look at the potential, right? They say he's a good man, Savannah. He may not have his affairs in orders yet, but I want to give him a chance. He's going to change. He's going to change. Women do it all the time. Women, hold on, Will, damn.
Wait, hold on, because I was almost done with my point.
Okay.
I'm listening to what you're saying, and I'm not disagreeing with what you're saying, what you're adding right now. The problem is this, though. Why not just get with the guys who got their ish together? Why not just get with those guys? Why is it that you guys have a magnet for the men who ain't got their ish together? Why is it that you always want to give him grace? Why is it that, hold on. Why is it that the man with his ish together doesn't have the grace? Because I gave you guys a scenario where the guy was everything, but he didn't want to get married. No grace. Leave him. Go marry a guy that's beneath him. Help me understand that. Or don't help me.
Jess, 1 second, Jess, just to make sure. Jess, respond to that and interrupt it, and then Ali take us home, and we're going to read the super chats and go to the main event. Okay. Thank you very much to the 930 people watching. If I knew, I would let Fantastic and Reed fight more 5 minutes so you can get to 1,000. Go ahead, Jess, and interrupt it, please, and then Ali.
So what I'm saying is that, two things can be true. Sometimes women do choose the man with his stuff all together. Sometimes they get married to the men with his stuff all together, and he's a cheater. He's a verbal abuser. He's doing all of the things. So they file the divorce from the man with his stuff together because he's falling short in all these other areas. A lot of women get with men that they find potential in, and they want to see them grow, and they give them a chance. And unfortunately, sometimes it doesn't change, right? Sometimes the man never gets their shit together. I would agree that a woman should never give in to potential. You need to see what's happening right now, see how that man is managing his money, how he treats women in his life, women that he doesn't, have any affiliation with, like how he respects women, how he respects himself, whatever the case may be, and then make a decision to want to be with that person long term. But I would also ask, why is it that so many women are getting with broke men? Why are there so many broke men out here? Why aren't there more men with their shit together than there aren't? It's just a question. Because why is it so many bad men to choose from?
I know, Pat, I know you want to go, so I can't even respond to that.
This is who gaslighted the whole panel today. This is the man of the hour right here, Mr. Jonathan, who I'm still trying to figure out what he was trying to say. So I hope nobody interrupts me while I do my thing, right?
I can reply though, Ali.
Of course you can. The problem in this whole conversation is this maturity conversation, right? When we know women say they mature if she becomes a mother, when she pays her own bills, when she's strong and independent, and even before she marries, she's mature as well too. But being married doesn't establish her maturity, is what you said, Jonathan, earlier. So I waited for this, right? But then Jonathan also said a while ago he doesn't know what makes her mature, which means my brother is saying that a woman validates maturity. But not only that, my brother Jonathan, you're saying a man is a boy until he proposes, and then if a woman refuses his proposal, he's back to being immature. And it sounds like to me,
I never said that.
Yes, you did. And if it sounds like to me and the rest of the panel, if he's getting married and divorced, he's back to immaturity too. The worst part about this is when women typically find the right guy and he's not a good man, it doesn't demonstrate her immaturity, just like Jazz was just talking about. You didn't know how someone could be mature or immature. But if we find the wrong woman and we propose to her, it makes us mature, Jonathan. But worse than that, my brother, the only way a man is mature to Jonathan and most women is if he's being good for a woman. But being good for a man doesn't make her mature. It makes her desperate and a pick me. Also, Jonathan, your wife doesn't determine if you're mature, but she can be the person that you're married to. Marriage doesn't make you mature, Jonathan. I just had to destroy that falsehood of what you made maturity be, because it doesn't make sense, my brother. But you can respond to what I just said, because if proposals make people mature, then if Ali marries the wrong woman, I'm still mature.
First of all, before I even reply, I just wanted to give a shout out to Big Rick, because he's getting attacked, but he's the man who's got, of everyone, he's got his shit together. And I think that he knows exactly, he and I speak the same language, and this is why it's important. I feel like we're the only family men up on this panel that are really stressing the importance of when you decide to marry a woman, a switch flips in your head, and you are saying, I am going to provide for this woman. That is what maturity is. It is saying, I'm putting her first. And I think that's the big difference with a lot of the men on this panel, is that the immaturity that they're stuck in, they're not willing to put a woman first.
I need you to articulate
that way.
So
that's the definition of marriage
Will.
and proposal, is saying, I'm going to put another woman first. I'm going to provide for her. I'm going to one day have kids with her. She's going to be the mother of my children. She's the one that I come home to every single night. That requires a level of maturity.
Yes,
it doesn't define you as perfectly mature in all areas of your life, nor does it even define you as being mature in being a good husband, but it's the start. It's the rite of passage.
No, so
that's what it's all about.
Or part of the journey. The start or part of a journey.
The start
we're mixing words.
Hold on, man.
I love you, Will, because I love the way your mind works.
Hold on, before y'all go, I just want to say one more thing for everybody else that talk a lot, go, because I know I talk a lot too. I try to rest a little bit so I can just keep talking, because y'all was talking. So I love y'all, and I brought y'all so y'all can talk too. Let me just say one more thing. Jonathan, that's a sign of a very extremely insecure man, because your validation comes from the woman once you marry her instead of her marrying you. Will talked about this in maybe a year ago, 6 months ago. We become men that women will aspire to possibly marry because we demonstrate our value by becoming a man. That's the sign of a mature man.
I don't disagree.
And then she wants you to become her husband, and then she becomes your wife. It actually demonstrates your immaturity when you need a woman to validate yourself, especially if you can't get a woman, and especially the things that you have in your life you never aspired to be as well too, even though I wouldn't conflate that to that as well too, because a lot of people say if you're broke, you're not a man. I don't believe that, right? Because you could be you're a man if you're an adult man. The problem is you're saying your maturity comes from when you marry a woman, but then you say maturity doesn't come from a woman when she marries a man, which means you and Rick both, even though I love both of y'all, are saying that your validation and your value comes from marrying.
We didn't say validation. What we're saying is women.
Let me finish, because if you actually him, and if you actually the man, she wanted to marry a mature man, and then you gave her the ring if she was valuable to you. Then she becomes your wife. So it's not when you marry her, it's actually when she marries you, but that still can add to maturity, but that does not, you're conflating that to absolute maturity, and you ran away from it, but then you came back to it. So you're saying again, are you taking that back, or are you standing on it? Does a man being married make him mature?
No.
It doesn't make him mature. I agree with you, but it makes him more mature than when he says when he wasn't married. Like, think about
stop. So
you gotta let me finish.
No, Jonathan. It shows the ladies that you really love them more than yourself. So if I vet wrong, if I pick the wrong woman, she got big titties, big booty, she's ratchet, she's disrespectful, she doesn't cooperate, she don't submit to nothing that I say, but I marry her, I'm mature.
I would say you're 100% mature. You're making a statement to a woman.
No.
It doesn't mean you're.
Does that make me mature?
You gotta,
no, Jonathan.
Every time I reply, you got to interrupt.
No, Jonathan.
I asked you straight
yes or no.
Just
Stop
answer the
picking and
question.
choosing.
You want to explain? Just
Does
answer
that
the
make
question.
me mature for marrying a woman just because she got a big ass and big titties?
Will, you can't expect Ali to give me a question that's
Jonathan, can you answer
like
the
a
question?
30-second long question.
Jonathan, can you please
Women, we don't get our validation from women. Women are how
Jonathan,
our wife walks around on the streets is a reflection of us as men.
Hey, Jonathan, ain't nobody gonna speak until Jonathan answers my question. Jonathan, you said if a man proposes to a woman, he's a mature man. If I propose to a woman and she has big titties, big booty, and she don't cooperate or submit to me, am I mature?
Yes.
Wow, yo, this is crazy, man.
Somebody lying. Now, somebody, I don't know who, but I'm telling you, somebody's lying.
Can you take me out?
Do I get a reply? Do I get a reply? Sorry,
That's
fantastic.
crazy.
And then you'll go.
Yeah, sure,
in that boy's mind, this is the woman that he's going to call his wife. So whether or not she's a good pick, I think you guys are conflating so many things. Feelings and love are not good decision-making skills. They're two separate things. So a man can have maturity in his mind and says, I'm ready to get married and provide and protect for this woman. Doesn't mean he made a good choice.
Jonathan?
And that's the thing that you guys conflate. And Will's trying to conflate it the whole time. The only person that isn't is Big Rick and me, and we're the ones defending marriage and being a good provider and protector.
That's not true.
And by the way, I don't know if you guys caught him. He contradicted himself from the beginning of the show.
I caught it, Fatty. I caught it.
We did caught it. He did do it.
He did himself from the beginning of the show.
He literally just did it in real time. So again, thank you, Jonathan, for cracking your simp shields and armor, brother. Again, realistically, we're gonna say this again, okay? No one act makes you mature or whatnot, because according to you and Rick, all the men they're marrying are trash anyway, because they're at fault for when they apply for divorce. When they apply for the rate. Hold on.
Now, don't
if y'all are saying that's literally what you said, little nigga. So this is what I'm saying. If y'all are saying, right, that the motherfucking men are at fault all the time or most of the time, the men never fucking matured from jump, because that's the reason they end up getting divorced, according to y'all. Getting married. Getting married does not make you. Getting married does not make you mature.
Yes, it does. You're crazy to say it doesn't make you mature.
I'm saying it, and I can prove it. It's a very simple concept. Having a child does not make you mature, and having a child is it doesn't. No, it does not. So let's walk this down. So a 16-year-old girl that has a child, is she mature?
She's more mature than when she didn't have a child.
No, not more. No, you said mature.
I'm moving it.
Having a child,
We're not moving any goalposts here.
Jonathan, you know I can see the smile on your face.
Don't concentrate on me.
Again,
we are not moving goalposts. When
can you answer his question? No, Jonathan, answer
there's
his question.
No final.
Jonathan, can you add Jonathan? It's a 16-year-old girl having a kid. Is she mature? But you're not answering.
She's more mature than when she didn't have that child.
No, she doesn't.
Maturity is a journey. It doesn't have. It's not an all or nothing.
Yo, telling me with this.
Jonathan.
Just one second. We're going to let Jonathan finish his old thought to see if he actually is going to come up with something that saved him. Because now he's smirking and smiling. I know this Jonathan is when he's on the corner. Hey, friends, we're going to let him finish. Then Fantastic and Ali, and then Super Chats. Go ahead, Jonathan. You got this.
Okay.
I trust you.
The thing is, Fantastic thinks in binary. It's either this or that, right? It's a spectrum. This is what Fantastic doesn't understand. It's not that people are good or bad. All people are good. This is the thing that you guys don't get through your head. All people are good. But good people make bad decisions.
Huh?
Bro, are you a therapist?
That's true. That's true.
I need to go.
It's
take
true.
Hold on. Wait.
I'm a good person. I've made bad decisions.
Again.
Is he done? I just want to make sure he's done. Well, I don't know if Jonathan was done or not. Because saying
I'm
all
not
people
done.
are good
I'm
is
not
crazy.
All people
All people are good people.
Jonathan was done before he started.
So a bad person is a good person? Hold on, Jonathan. So Jonathan, a bad person is a good person?
There is no such thing as a bad person.
What? Serial killer.
What? Please, hey, friends, we have to listen. Hey, friends, we have to. Hey, Will, I see you, Will. Hey, Jonathan, explain. There's no bad people.
All these men who get divorced, Fatty and Ali, All these men are good men if these women are divorcing.
Yeah,
Every
exactly.
last one of these men who
Exactly.
get
Exactly.
kicked to the
Shit,
curb.
they got you again, Jonathan. That's crazy, Jonathan. Jonathan, they got you again, Jonathan.
What is LeBron looking for? Oh,
Jonathan, they got you again, Jonathan. That's crazy.
I don't want to make it about
me
you,
talk,
right?
you gotta
I don't
let me
want,
talk.
Jonathan. I don't want to make it about you, right? Because I don't want to personalize it and
Too late.
wish bad karma. If there's somebody named Bonathan that has a family, and somebody breaks into Bonathan's house and takes out his 5 family, everybody, is that a good person?
You gotta stick by his answer, bro.
Where do,
No. Can you
okay,
answer
when
yes or
I
no?
say
And-
that when I say that we're all good people, the inside every single person is a good person, but they can do guys, I feel like you're afraid of my explanation because every time I try to
Jonathan,
explain,
you're not
I get
answering.
cut off.
That's the first. You usually answer all my. You didn't answer my question, Jonathan. I didn't ask you if there's a good person inside everybody. I asked you if this guy broke into Bonathan's house, deleted everybody in the Bonathan house. Is that a good person?
That honestly, that's God to judge.
Oh my God!
Oh my
John,
God! But
John,
you
can't do.
So can I say this is real quick? So just real quick.
Fantastic. 1 second. Hey, 1 second, please. 1 second. 1 second,
No
please.
one lets me explain.
Please, 1 second. Hey, friends. Hey, friends. Hey,
Sound
please.
bites.
No sound effects. No nothing. Let these men just land these.
I get sound.
Golden parachute. Go ahead,
Okay.
Jonathan.
I can't pass judge. I don't pass judgment on people.
What?
I don't.
You
pass
just said
judgment.
man want mature.
You can't make a person good. You can't call a person good.
Hey, friends.
I'm sorry,
Again,
sorry.
Friends.
Like Jonathan, you gaslight.
Friend, if your opponent is committing a mistake,
he say he don't judge.
Let him go. Let him do it, Jonathan.
He don't judge, guys.
Jonathan. Hey, everybody's going. Hey, Will, Ali, and Fantastic. Go ahead, Jonathan.
Hey,
Tell
let's
us
go on
more.
mute, y'all. Let's go on mute.
Tell us more, Jonathan. Tell us.
Okay. We have a choice in the way that we walk around in this world. We can walk around in this world looking at people as bad people because they make bad decisions. Ali, you gave a very horrific example of what a horrific thing that someone could do. 100% agree that it's horrific, right? But we're not here talking about what someone who's a mass murderer, whether they're a good person. That's not why we're here. And that's up to God to decide what that person really is all about. That's not for me to decide, right? We don't need a world in which we need more people judging each other. Tell me a world in which that makes this a better place, right?
I'm gonna answer that for you. And I'm gonna part out of here because I'm about to get out of here. Listen,
in the context of relationships, people are good people, but they're hurt people and they make bad choices.
Good.
That's what
You're
we're
right.
here talking about.
Yep. So Jonathan, listen, Fatty Ali, I appreciate y'all letting me come up. I'm about to respond to what Jonathan said. And I'm gonna get on. I'm gonna make my little closing little argument real quick if y'all let me, and I'm gonna get on.
Yes, sir.
So he's gonna drop a bomb and then he's gonna.
I see, Rick. Don't worry about
it. And then a stink bomb and then he's leaving.
I don't know you, but I'm about to flame you really quick, okay? And I don't
Jonathan is my.
Hey,
Will.
I can.
Jonathan is my friend, by the way. Will be careful.
No, that's cool. I'm not gonna flame you. I'm gonna
We're going to jump you.
Take it easy on him, please.
We're going to jump you, Will.
No, I'm not gonna take it easy. I'm not gonna disrespect him, but I'm going to address what he's been saying tonight. Jonathan, and unfortunately, I won't be around to hear your response, but I'll watch the replay and I'll listen to whatever you say in response to me. So I'm not just ducking the smoke, right?
Well, that's exactly what you're doing, but that's okay.
Okay, so now I'm really gonna flame you. Listen,
but that's what you do.
Jonathan, I need you to do us all a favor, and maybe I won't hear it. You can respond when I'm wrong. I need you to explain to all of the people on this panel and all the people watching this broadcast how all the men who quote unquote did your mother wrong were good men.
They were still good men.
No, well, then you judge them though. You judge every last one of them. And you say you don't judge people, but you judge every last one of them good men by saying the things that they did was bad. You are the arbiter of good and bad now. So Jonathan,
no, I'm talking. Hang on, Will. No, you can't just drop that. Will, you got to understand there's a difference between who someone is and their behavior. If you can't understand that, that's the missing link here.
So were they good men?
I believe they were good men inside.
Okay,
and
Jonathan,
they made poor decisions.
Jonathan, that's a judgment. you do realize to call something good is a judgment.
Okay.
You didn't answer
You
his
can't
question.
say, Jonathan,
Be good inside.
I'm trying to help you. In order to not be judgeless, like non-judgmental, you can't say good or bad. You have to be neutral.
Okay, so let me
wait.
let me
You're
self-correct
trying to-
then
listen,
based on your
listen.
feedback.
That's
Everyone is
self-righteousness.
neutral.
Listen, that's
Everyone's neutral.
self-righteousness of being this good guy, love women and treat women right and be all these women Superman and hero. The likelihood, and I don't wish this on you, but if your relationship was to come to an untimely demise, more than likely it will be your wife that did it to another good man. You will be the good man meeting your demise of falling into a divorce. So I'm gonna say this, y'all, and I'm gonna get up out of here. Look, I had fun listening to y'all. A little bit of a head scratcher at times, but for all of you out there getting the results that you want, keep doing your thing. I'm rooting for you. But for all of you that's losing, do us all a favor. Keep losing, and I'll holler at y'all. All right, Fatty. All right, Ali. Appreciate y'all, man, as always. Nice to meet you, Miss Savage.
I see y'all later. Let me get Rick, Jonathan, and Ali, Fantastic and Ali. Friends, please, statements. We have to go to the main event. There's 1,000 people almost watching the show. Thank you very much, friends, for supporting the Untouchable Empire and everybody that is double streaming. Support the channels, friends. Please, $2, $1, $5 for the people that are streaming. Make sure you at least get him a lunch, like the videos, and subscribe. Mr. Uncle Rick, Fantastic and Ali, and then we go to the super chats.
Okay, so I just have a statement. You said that you and Rick was the only ones who get it. What was the qualifier? I guess that's a question. What was the qualifier that gave you the insight that y'all the only ones that get it?
We were speaking about maturity and about that process of a man proposing and marrying and maturing, going through that maturity process when he decides to provide and protect for a woman.
What's the qualifier though?
In what way?
And you making that assumption.
Are you married?
What do you think?
I don't. Probably not.
Okay. So again, qualifier.
You don't sound like you married.
That's fine. That's fine, right? We don't have to agree. We don't have to agree.
The qualifier is exactly that statement saying that we understand that.
No.
It's not just about being. If you are married, are you happily married? Because anybody can be married.
I'm to keep it real with you, I'm trying to talk with Mr. Jonathan, so I'm not interrupting.
Oh, shut up. He in there feeling. Start crying. Shut up. Oh, nigga, start crying. Cry baby ass, nigga. He in there feeling now. Oh, I don't want to talk to you no more. You cussed me out in the beginning. Get out your feelings, man. You're a grown man. You too old to be in your feelings like that. You're a grown man, right?
I'm in my feelings.
Yeah, definitely. You don't want to talk to me. I don't want to talk. I'm talking to him, man. Don't say nothing to me.
So no. Let's have a conversation. So
let me ask the question: are you married? Are you married? Let's start right now. Because you said how we know. Are you married? If you were married, you wouldn't have to ask us how we know. Can I know you ain't married?
Can I say something to you, bro? It look like you well to do. It look like you do real well.
What that mean? What you mean?
You do well in life.
Nah, for sure.
Right. So, what's the point of you interrupting me if you winning when I didn't ask you a question?
You just said my name, nigga. You said you and Rick. Since y'all get it, you said my name. Don't say my name.
Did I ask you a question?
Don't say my name. If I can't talk to you, then don't say my name.
You know what? Yes, you can.
You say my name. Don't say my name.
You gotta respond,
you
right?
My name, but you bad because I'm responding to you. Don't say my name. Just talk to you.
Gotta respond.
That's how that works. Don't say my name.
You gotta respond, right?
Yeah, for sure. That's how I do it. Yeah, for sure.
I just wanted to make sure.
I'm always gonna respond. I give you what you put out. Whatever you put out.
I got a statement as well, guys.
Napoleon complex.
I'm saying you did shut your little ugly ass up. I
know.
No,
Napoleon complex.
I'm getting.
I know you losing. I know a loser when I see one. You look.
Nah, you definitely don't. You can't even see this high. You can't even see this high, little nigga. You can't even see this high. You can't even see this high. Hey, brother, I just seen your wife and I was stop talking about her. I just seen your wife, nigga, and there's nothing to brag about. Please stop.
Who is my favorite streamer? Team Fatty. Yeah.
Hey, 1 second. The messy content creator says no families, please. Thank you very much. Let's go again, Uncle Rick. What
was off limits?
Hey, better start bringing him up, then, Fatty.
No, I know. Oh, 1 second.
God damn it.
Hey, I'm trying, man. I came from a very difficult week. Okay, I had a difficult week. It was very rough. I'm really trying. I'm trying my best.
Help me.
Please, man. I had a rough week, man. Can y'all help me, please? Hey, and then they go, see, this is why petty panels are messy. I'm trying my best. Rick, finish your statement, please. Please.
Which one?
I don't know. I'm confused.
The one,
So
the one addressing to me. Let's go.
Right, exactly. So again, the question: what's the qualifier? The conversation, the understanding, or life? What's the qualifier that gets
the understanding that the rite of passage a man goes through in becoming a mature man is when he makes that decision in his mind that he wants to marry a woman, whether it's a good decision or not, that aside, because I think that's where everyone gets hung up on, will namely. But if someone makes that decision in their mind that they want to get married, they are going to be, by definition, more mature than they were before they made that decision.
Why?
Well, because it's a big responsibility, I would assume.
You don't have to be mature to take on a responsibility.
Of course you don't. I never said that.
So what are you talking about?
It's a decision they make in their mind. They decide in their mind that I want to put this person first. That we go through life selfish. 18, I'm playing hockey all the time. I'm going skiing. I'm hanging out with my friends. I don't give a shit about a woman. I meet a wife 10 years later and I say, oh, this is a woman I want to marry and have kids with. I propose to her. That makes me, and sorry, maybe the word make, that's a sign. It doesn't make me mature by getting engaged, but it's a sign of maturity when I decide to get engaged. So we're all like getting hung up on this word make. Forget the word make. I misspoke. I'll backtrack on that.
We did.
It's a manifestation of what's going on between your ears, which basically says, I'm ready to take the next step in life. I'm ready to be a mature man. I may not be a good decision. I may have spread my legs and gotten pregnant or gotten a girl pregnant at 16 years old. That's not a good decision. Or that girl at 16 who becomes a mother, she's going to get pretty mature pretty quick.
Fair. Or if he was cheating on her and was trying to keep her from leaving, right? And he proposed. That makes him mature?
Well, I mean, more mature than if he wasn't trying to marry her. He could still cheat and not be mature. I'm not saying that cheating is a sign of maturity or immaturity, but what I am saying, well, it is a sign of emotional maturity.
No, you're saying the act makes you more mature. That's what you're saying.
Let me correct, because that was where Will was hung up on that word make. The act of proposing to someone is a sign that you have made a step in the maturing process in your head to say, I am going from a selfish boy to now I want to think about someone first. It's just a step.
Even if the motives behind it aren't true. That's what you're saying, right?
How are we to know if they're true motives or not? You want to speak in hypotheticals?
That's all we get, because I don't know you.
How am I supposed to? Maybe it is. Maybe if you want to speak in hypotheticals, then if he thinks it's a mature step, then yes, it's a mature step.
So as long as he thinks it is, that makes him mature.
Wouldn't 100%.
So you went this far to defend a lie.
Why is it a lie?
Because that's what it is. You put it out your ass in the first place, so we're gonna keep it a bean.
Wait, why is it a lie? Why is it a lie when a man says, I want to get married? Why for whatever reason he wants to get married? People get married for money, people get married for love.
I didn't make it a definitive. You did. Why should I have to defend your argument?
In what way? How did I make it a definitive? I just said that it's a sign that a man matures in his mind when he decides to put someone first and care for them the rest of their life. That whole okay, we all know when you get engaged and you actually eventually one day plan to say, I do. We all know that the famous lines are in sickness and in health, till death do us part, right? It's not like you decide to get married and then don't intend to take those vows when you propose to someone.
Plenty of people do. How can you say that? Now you can tell me, you can ask me and say I shouldn't play hypotheticals, but you the one saying that the reason why is because people have an understanding of those things. Is that true or not?
Well, the two famous words I know about when I think of getting married are I do. I think most everyone on the planet that asks someone to get married intends in their mind, whether they intend to follow through or not, do know that eventually they're going to be asked in front of their friends and family to say, I do, right?
So
what are you saying I do to, what are you saying I do for? I do promise to never hold you ahead of me. I do promise to never take care of you.
Afterwards, sir. That's afterwards. We're talking about a proposal. Again, I'm using your premise, not mine.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, you got to take one step closer to it. It's not like it happens overnight, right? So when you propose, you get down on a knee and you say, I want to marry you. You know in the back of your mind that what the outcome of that proposal is going to be you saying, I do, in front of friends and family.
Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. In front of friends or family.
Okay, it's going to be a yes or no. But that you're saying, again, that event mentally makes you mature.
I'm saying not, again, it is a sign. I misspoke. Let me backtrack on that. It doesn't make you mature. It's a sign that you're maturing.
If you're going to correct it, right? And apply it to who it applies to, which is your belief. You believe that when you got married, when you was ready to propose, that it made you more mature.
I believe everyone, when they make a decision like that, is making that decision because they're taking one step closer or further along in that journey of maturity.
And you base that off you or everybody else?
I base that on my belief that when people say, I want to marry you and hold you first, that's a more mature place emotionally to be than when you're still 18 saying, I never intend to get married.
That's fair. That's fair. And the belief requires no proof, correct?
A belief requires faith. It requires your own moral compass.
I'm done.
So let me say this so we can go to the super chat. Friends, don't, like, Jonathan does this to me all the time, so I'm going to do this to him today. Don't listen to Jonathan.
I get a reply though, Fatty.
Don't listen to Jonathan. Maturity a lot of times is not getting married with the wrong person. Maturity a lot of times is leaving situations before they actually get explosive. Like, you know, when you are really, like, you need to go to the toilet, right? Maturity is, I didn't freeze. I just don't want to finish the sentence. But don't fart too hard, because maturity is don't leave the house before you actually relieve yourself. Maturity is this person is being mean to me and doing me dirty, so I'm going to leave before he actually does me dirty. So leaving or staying a lot of times, again, maturity. And I will say with men, mature men a lot of times should leave the situation before he actually gets egregious. That's in my opinion, which is maturities. You know when to what did they say? You know when to hold them and you know when to fold them, right?
You got
there's the side of maturity. If you don't do that, now there's your problem. You can do whatever you want, but go and tell people that you are mature because you got married and you stay on a relationship you shouldn't. And then when the consequences happen, call Jonathan for a therapy session. Okay.
I got a statement. I got a statement.
Oh, hey, CEO, the CEO. I will tell you this, right, CEO. You are literally invisible, sir. I have no idea how you will accomplish that, but me and you with glasses, you do it better than me. So
yes, stealth
take
mode.
us home, and we're going to read the super chats, friends.
Yeah,
make sure that you support Ilkan Ali. Okay, Ali needs some members. Support him. We need $100 on the Cash App. I'm going to read all of them right now. So please make sure you make the printer ring, okay? Team Fatty 8 and Ilkan on the Cash App. Go ahead, CEO, uninterrupted.
Yeah, I'm just going to bring it back to the icebreaker before it became a slippery slope. The act of proposing is about romance, just like Lorenz Tate said in Love Jones. It's about the possibility of things. A proposal doesn't mean a definite. Anybody you propose to, it's not a guarantee they're going to say. It's about the possibility of a happily ever after. That's all it is. So it's in a situation where it's 20,000 people, of course there's going to be pressure because it's a coin toss. It could be a yes or a no for either person. And for Savage, you got to keep that same energy. If a person is not ready to be your husband or wife, you have to leave them. The relationship is over. That's all I have to say.
Let me actually talk with you for a second. I don't think
I accept that.
I used to think that. I don't think that anymore. I believe there's a lot of circumstances where people are really not ready to get married. Getting married is the worst thing they can do in their life. They have to wait, they have to date, they have to be boyfriend and girlfriend for more 6 months so they can kind of get over the situation. So is the public embarrassment, right? The public embarrassment is the problematic part. That's why men shouldn't propose in public, in my opinion, is that if you're now embarrassed in public, how can you go back to your cousins and to the barber shop as the guy that proposed to his lady as stood by her and you still with her and she doesn't even want to marry you? I think that's problematic. If it's in private, I will understand how a man proposes in private. Oh damn! Did I froze? Okay, I'm here. A lot of women accept the
Yeah,
ring
something's happening.
just for the sake of accepting the ring, and they go nowhere. Am I
That
here?
was all StreamYard.
Jesus Christ!
Is it everybody back?
I think it's StreamYard. It's
Yeah, the
connected to
StreamYard. It's got
everybody.
to be because I thought it was me at first, but it's StreamYard.
Let's
Yeah, what's
see.
Y'all should try. Y'all should. Everybody should just refresh real fast.
Yeah, it's StreamYard, yo.
Yeah, I
No, it's
just
StreamYard. We didn't do
No, we
nothing.
good.
I ain't
No,
never
Lee.
seen nothing like this before.
No, we're good. We're good. Yes. So what I was saying is that
They
um,
done risk-
a lot of times it's actually better for you to get rejected because there's so many women that accept proposals just to say that they got proposed. Like there's so many, and that shit didn't took you nowhere. You proposed and you were happy, and now you are a mature man, like Jonathan says, and that woman has 3 engagements, right? I don't see there's a win, but it is what it is. And friends, StreamYard, I don't know, try to like do a revolution. We're going to try to read the super chats while this is going crazy.
Buckle up, everyone. It's time for some super chats.
And oh damn, what the hell is going on?
Mm-hmm.
And Savage and Jazz are going to go first, okay? So I'm going to read the super chats. I'm going to try to do my best, but before I do so, once again, I want to thank Mr. Bepworks. Thank you very much for the $2. It says for the, and then it does this. I don't have money, so I appreciate you. We have my boy Jabba, the Rainbow Boogeyman, with the $65 donation. Thank you so much, Jabba. I hope you're doing better than the last time we talked. Thank you very much, sir.
Cha-ching!
It says for the hamburger fun, we have Doris with 10 euros. She sent a cash app, so I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Doris. And the one and only, the Gina CEO with $5. He says, beep, boop, beep, boop. He's doing the sound of the printer. So I appreciate you. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate you. Ali, can you read a couple of super chats before I
Yes,
need to print
you got
this
what
and then I
what
go
I
with
sent
that.
you to. Yes,
That's what I want to print and then I read the rest.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Right here, right? Shout out
Start
to
with the beginning. We didn't read nothing.
Okay, shout out to Doris for gifting us 3 memberships. Much love to you. The one and only.
The Untouchable Empire, baby.
Cha-ching!
1 second.
And
Let me
then-
go. Let me go here. Tabitha, thank you very much once again, Tabitha, for the $10.
Tabitha, Tabitha.
Tabitha. The words of Jonathan, be mature with this money. I'm going to buy some drugs. Thank you very much.
What?
Ali, let me read this because I don't like to read it in the end. You read the end. Okay?
Okay.
Please.
And then our
So-
great brother T.O. hit us too. So you want me to read the super
Okay.
chats, right?
No, no, yeah, send me. No, let me read it and you send me this because I'll go from there. Let me see. Here we go. Jordan, thank you very much for becoming
The
untouchable.
Untouchable Empire, baby.
The lovely Doris with 1, 2, 3, 4 memberships. Send memberships to everybody in the club. We appreciate you, Doris. Thank you
The
so much.
Untouchable Empire, baby.
Friends, I have no idea what StreamYard is doing. This shit is crazy.
It's the
Once
vertical.
again,
It's the
Doris.
vertical live, guys. The vertical live
Are you sure?
messes up. Yes, I'm positive. Red lipstick put me on, and it's true. When I stream without vertical,
Yeah,
it
but
works better.
I thought Fred Lipstick. Like she's wrong. I'm right. The vertical was working since the beginning of the show. This is probably just StreamYard just bugging. It's fine. Now we're going to see if it doesn't work. We try to take the vertical out. Thank you very much, Doris. We appreciate you once again. Thank you, thank you, thank you. She gives memberships to everybody. Salute to the untouchable matriarch. Thank you so much for the kindness.
Untouchable Empire, baby.
We have player 1 in the building saying, "I'm here for solutions above the mess." I see what you're doing, sir. Thank you very much. We have once again Doris. I appreciate you, Doris.
Untouchable Empire, baby.
We have my boy player 1 again saying nothing. He gives untouchable membership to Will Canali.
Untouchable Empire, baby.
Shout out to the Corey in the building says much love to everybody on the panel. God bless, cherish, light.
Cha-ching.
Thank you so much for the $50 ball. We appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We have Willing to Win says, "What's up, everyone? Peace and blessings. Happy Friday." Aww. Appreciate you, sir. Thank you very much. We have Upside Down Matrix saying, "Big Rick, do that little black fic in the pool for us."
Oh man, hey.
That's some hate. Juan Solo says, "The breakup gonna eat harder than the proposal." Thank you very much, sir. We have the classic code saying, "Congratulations on the monetization, Jazz 333 Classic." Thank you very much, sir. We appreciate you. We have my boy Juan Solo back again saying, "Jonathan make the bed up after his wife boyfriend leave." That, hey, friends, respect the guests, friends. What the hell are you talking about? That's crazy. Misty, thank you very much.
The Untouchable Empire, baby.
We appreciate you. Thank you so much, Misty, for showing us some love. We have Misty again with another
The Untouchable Empire, baby.
Thank you. I appreciate y'all. Missy with the $10 to Miss Jazz saying, "Congrats on the monetization." Look at you, Jazz, getting YouTube money for the first time. Oh, Jazz is going to be a diva from now on. She's going to say, "Oh, you have to call my agent. You need to book it with my agent, please. I don't go around talking with niggas." Juan Solo, $2. That don't make you mature. A feminine response. Thank you very much. We keep going. We have Juan Solo saying, "Stay in the game. You mean the game of life?" We have King Porter saying, "No, that's unwise, not mature." Thank you very much. Juan Solo says, "A lot of men have proposed to what? A lot of men that proposed to
L.
To an L.
L. Very mature." Thank you very much, sir. We have Kim Bart says, "Exactly. That's immature, Jonathan." We have another one from Zarex. She says, "Jonathan, keep fighting for us married folks." Shut up. Thank you, Zarex. I appreciate you. We have O'Shea Duke Jackson. No, I was joking, O'Shea. O'Shea supporting Jazz. He says, "LOL, I miss the Black YouTube panels. I got to get on here. What day?" We're going to get in contact with you, O'Shea, next week. Of course, Friday. Mr. Il Canali is the master recruiter. He'll make sure that he reach out to you. Thank you very much, O'Shea. We appreciate you, sir. And leave Anton alone, please. Enough is enough.
Damn.
Enough is enough, O'Shea. Leave that man alone. Mont says, "Maybe both never mature. What Savage says sounds good, but majority relapse when emotional or angry. It just sounds good now." Thank you very much, Mont. We have one soul saying, "Big bitch." The drooler ain't doing nothing in ATL. I don't know, man. It's crazy. Oh, crazy. O'Shea Jackson says Savage really fine as fuck. By the way, hashtag no Anton.
What?
That's wow. That's crazy. Thank you, O'Shea. Carl Anderson with the 5 untouchable memberships. Thank you so much, sir.
The Untouchable Empire, baby.
Carl, I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Xyrox with another membership.
The Untouchable Empire, baby.
Thank you so much. Damn, O'Shea got Savage to blush. That's crazy. Mont in the building. Mont says the proposal isn't just you letting her know, it can be you letting the world know. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. The Adrian Nicole with 1 membership.
The Untouchable Empire, baby.
Thank you very much. I appreciate y'all. Taz down 24 says shout out to Jazz Noel. Thank you very much. Hashtag 333. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Where Freezer saying gifted 1 membership. Thank you so much, Freezer. Salute to you.
The Untouchable Empire, baby.
We have Xyrox in the building. Spending or expecting a man to spend over 1,000 on proposal when you make average income is not a sign of maturity. Adaptability is also maturity. Thank you very much, Xyrox. We have TLG in the building saying maturity in relationships in emotional regulation, excellent communication, conflict resolution. Those are signs, not proposing. That's a bar. Thank you very much, sir. The lovely MC Evitis, she says, and hello to the panel and the chat. If you don't want get married, please don't. Thank you very, very much, MC. We have Telji again says, Will King of cooking. Yeah, fight back. Will kind of cooking. Yeah, fight back. Thank you very much. We appreciate you. We have Mont saying she not selfish because she don't want to marry him. Relax, LOL. But I personally am leaving if she says no. But Whitney call her selfish. What is that word? But Whitney
Wouldn't call her selfish, I assume.
I wouldn't call her selfish. Okay. Thank you very much. TBE Trucking with the fake $100. Thank you very much, sir. We appreciate the super sticker. Thank you very much. On the side, Carl Anderson's backing up sister, Jazz, with wild energy, we can change you. Look at Carl supporting Jazz. Thank you very much, sir. Big Bad Bull in the building. Support Jazz too, saying, hey, lovely angel. Jazz Noel, thank you so much. We appreciate you too, sir. We have another one. Mont says, so interesting how when it comes to criticizing men, she wants to be thoughtful and intentional before an answer is given, but scolds woman with no effort. I would love a conversation between Mont and Savage. I think Savage will whoop his ass in a debate respectfully, but I'm not going to say nothing. The Cater Alien. Sorry for not saying your name, my brother. The Cater G Alien gifted 1 untouchable
Empire, baby.
Thank you very much, sir. We have Juan Solo saying the green flag guy don't want to get married, so she gonna go for the red flag guy because he will marry you. Yeah, delusion runs rampant out here. Thank you very much. We have my mere thoughts in the building saying Will is a logical brother, but he's also a natural contrarian. He'll derail a show if you let him. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. My boy Caping Caveman in the building saying, so the marriage is more unitary important than their ideal man, but not signing a prenuptial is more important than the marriage. LOL. You can't make this shit up. I rather keep my perfect woman, period. Thank you very much, Cape Man. Mont in the building saying Savage is y'all boys Derek Jackson. She gonna drain you lame's pocket dry, and I don't blame her at all. Get that money if these lames are that easy.
Oh man, hey.
We have Eugene Steele. What's up, doctor? He says the Proverbs 31 woman was selfless. Yeah. MC Evitits $5 says that's what Luka gets for leaving the Mavericks. He didn't leave it, he was traded. I'm still salty. Cry more. Cry baby, cry baby, cry baby. Bond says, women do give their lives to men, but I don't think it's selfless because they don't do it happily often. They do it and hate it often, so I don't know. Thank you very much. Another one from Juan Solo says, I look at Jess week. Let me know she make bad choices.
Oh man, hey, 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 hey.
Courtney Edgar show in the building. This says salute. Thank you very much. I hope you're doing good, Courtney. We have Tel G saying Fantastic versus Rick, round 3, 2 minutes. Oh, wait. These two is Tom and Jerry. Striking the reach, 5 pounds. British pounds. It says Savage is a selfish woman. No, disrespect, but every pick-me woman is always found out to be a chameleon. Savage men aren't as simple as you think. Thank you very much. We have Matreon says, Savage, are you saying you need a man to be stable? You can answer that yes or no, Savage. Do you need a man to be stable? Savage?
I don't know how to answer that. I don't know how to answer that, depending on what. Like within myself, right? I'm stable within myself, but when it comes to leading the way, I'm always trust and follow the man. So.
Okay, thank you very much. We appreciate you. With thank you, Matreon. We have Zyrax. She says, Savage, let them know it ain't a gender thing, though. She rhyming and shit. My boy, Sophisticated Jerk in the building saying, woman will have a whole library of books in their house, but then they will say they got manipulated by a guy working at Denny's. LOL. Aww. Damn, that's crazy. We have Mr. Ducey in the building saying shit cray with the popcorn. Thank you very much, sir. We appreciate you. We have Robert. He says, Little Rick can control himself. I think Rick is good, friends. Leave Rick alone. Robert says, Little Rick. Oh, I already read this one. Thank you very much, Robert. Juan Solo saying, big must meant BTC in general. Oh, big Rick. Damn, Juan, you need to chill, Juan. Construct Icon saying, positive energy activates constant elevation. Thank you very much, sir. We have Prime VA saying it's more men with their stuff together than women, especially in the black community. Stats show that, so they choose broke men on purpose. Another one from Matreon with a 5 untouchable member.
Got untouchable empire, baby.
Thank you so much, Matron. We appreciate you. We have Zero Fallout in the building saying lesbians have the highest divorce rate, regular marriage have the second highest divorce rate, gay marriages have the lowest divorce rate. What is the common denominator in this equation? A very good question in this woman. Thank you very much. Tabitha saying, Jonathan, logic is like Bermuda Triangle. Nobody knows what happened. Thank you very much. And we have Tiffany KT on Jazz side with the pink one. She says, lurking and supporting doll face Jazz. Congrats on the monetized status. Prove there are blessings in the store.
Cha-ching!
Thank you very much for the $50. We're almost there, friends. We're almost there, so we can go back to the show. Zero Fallout gifted 1 membership.
Got untouchable empire, baby.
And then he gifted another memberships. Thank you very much, Zero Fallout. We appreciate
Got untouchable empire, baby.
Another one from YME. He says, no man can marry the used woman and mature. No man can marry a used woman and mature. The fact that woman is not pure, your hopes of provision, etc., are lost to a woman's old ways and learn bad behavior.
You want to read the rest?
Huh?
I'm gonna read the rest.
Yes, there's 33. Please, I'll delete them because I don't like to pile them up. You know me, Ali.
I know you. My brother Juan Solo with a $2 super chat. Definition of judgment to form an opinion. So you do. Much love to you, Juan. And I'm getting your name right. And the Tabitha with a $2 super chat. You need judgment for survival. And then the Real Black Lexicon with the $100. your inaugural treat for your good work.
Got untouchable empire, baby.
Ali, you have to do the peep. You have to do the
which one is it? Ching.
That's too much money just for the ping.
Okay,
Thank you very much, Real Lexicon.
Tone underscore A1 with the $5 super chat. Lil Rick, the rude is not intelligent. Every other word he speaks is a curse word.
Damn.
Tony Golden hitting us with a membership. Much love to you, my brother Tony
Got
Golden.
untouchable empire, baby.
Golden. And then Tony Golden again with the $5 super chat. This has been a fire show, man. Get the likes up and support the show. Cash App or super chat. Much love, Tony. And then my brother, the one and only Shadow Dragon, gifted us with a membership. And then Juan Solo hit us with a $2 super chat. Big Rick a Bully, the dog version. My brother Shadow hit us with a membership. SD hit us with a membership. And Tyron Williams hit us with a membership. Much love
Got
to y'all,
untouchable
man.
empire, baby.
And then I was about to say Lil Rick because I saw Little Rock. Little Rock with a $2. I didn't mean it like that. Lil Rock with a $2 super chat. Definitely not how y'all meant it. Lil Rock and how Fantastic definitely meant it. Lil Rock with a $2 super chat. Lust. Matron Roberts with a $2 super chat. Epstein was a
he made bad decisions.
Man. Now he just made. Hey, listen. Inside of his hearts of hearts, he's a child. There's a child screaming for help. Matron Roberts with a $2 super chat, but he's a good person than my brother Jonathan. I know Jonathan trolling. Matron Roberts with a $2 super chat. Epstein was a good man according to Jonathan. Jonathan, you make some great shows, man. Love when you come over here, really do. Tony Golden with a $2 super chat. Y'all show Ilkan Ali some love too. Yeah, man. Hey, show some love to Ilkan Ali too, man. SD with a gifted membership. Much love to you, SD. Much
Got
love.
untouchable empire, baby.
And then 1972 dog with a $2 super chat. Rick stay crying. Fake Ice Cube. Leslie K. And then my brother Shadow Dragon gifts us with some more memberships.
Got untouchable empire, baby.
And then Mont with the $5 super chat, using the exception to combat his general statement, Rick. Formidable AJ with the $5 super chat. Great show, ladies and gents. Much love to you, my brother. And much love to all the panelists, too. Giorgio, let's go with the $2 super chat. The white make more sense than anybody.
Hey, I was reading that wrong. I was like, yeah, that's crazy.
If it ain't white, it ain't right.
Damn, that's crazy.
Mont with the $5 super chat. Are we venturing to say that married men, on average, married doesn't mean you are likely more mature than unmarried folk, more stable? No, y'all, women are way more mature than men. I don't know how y'all ain't figured that out.
You
I don't know how y'all ain't figured that out. I don't know how y'all figured that out by now. Tabitha with a gifted membership. Much love to you, my sister.
Got untouchable empire, baby.
And then my brother, the algorithm unfiltered. Rick the Ruler is the dog he hates. Self-hate. And then my brother's Thomas Legacy. You know the vibes. Much love to you, my
Got untouchable empire, baby.
And then Ed E showing going crazy with the $100. Here you go. I'm the sponsor now. Fatty, is he a sponsor now?
Yes, because he sent 100 and then he sent you 15 memberships.
And he exploded on the
so $175 for I think he's a Mr. Nee. I think he's a is that the Mr.?
Hey, are you a Mr. or a Mrs.?
No, it's Nick. Yeah. Shout out to Nick. He's a Mr. Shout out to Nick with the $175 between sponsors, memberships, and the super.
And the way you spending money, you got to be a mature man.
Thank you very much, sir. Almost there, friends. 15 to go.
And then Annie gifted us with 5.
Got untouchable empire, baby.
And then T.O. said, I hit you with 20. Thank you, my brother T.O. for blessing.
Thank you very much, T.O.
With $20. And then Book with Meek. And that's a she. Y'all can't convince me a simp is winning. Oh, man, I don't know. They be out there winning. Annie with the 10 gifted memberships.
Got untouchable empire, baby.
And then Ilkan Ali hit Jazz with a $20 super chat from the Untouchables. Congratulations, Jazz. Becoming monetized, even though your screen froze at that same time, but you unfroze right at the right moment, Jazz. That is awesome. Way to come back. And then Sean, I think it's Son Quay with a $20 super chat, just showing love. Much love to you, my brother, for just showing love. We appreciate that. And then Upside Down, make him go around and round. Underscore Matrix with the $5 super chat. Big public proposal is unnecessary. I don't see the real benefit besides obvious clout chasing. And I agree with Jonathan that outfit a red flag, but he knew. And I don't know how he went to that after he did all the other stuff he did. He talking about her outfit. Something don't sound right about that. That sounds like a very insecure and immature man to judge a sister on her clothing. Doesn't make sense to me. Magnetar with the $5 super chat. Congratulations, Jazz.
Got untouchable empire, baby.
And then Summer Sunshine with the $5 super chat. Everybody need Jesus in order to be stable. Amen. Amen. Ra. Much love to you. And then Annie again with a $20 super chat. Survive, Jonathan. Survive.
Got untouchable empire, baby.
And then Zero Fallout with a $2 super chat. There's also a trial crying in Epstein's basement. Man, it's crazy. Woo. But there's a good man. Hey, by the way, go and get a good man on iTunes, y'all.
A good man.
Help a brother out on iTunes, man. It's a great song, man. Since Jonathan says everybody's a good man, you might as well go buy a good man off of iTunes. Hey, Jonathan, look up Ilkan Ali, a good man. Thank me later, Jonathan. Boogie reacts with the $5 super chat. Men get married when they are ready to provide, while women want marriage when they find a dummy to provide and control who has finally matured. And somebody knock some sense into him. And Fatty, you got the cash apps?
Yes. Please press the cha-ching. Do your job, sir.
Okay, hold on.
Mr. Tio in the building with the big $50 ball.
Cha-ching!
And then we have Mr. Scott. Mr. Scott with the big $50 ball saying what he says. He said, great show so far. Thank you so much. And we have all the goals.
Cha-ching!
All the goals are met so we can go back to the show. Friends, sorry for the panelists that fell asleep while we were reading these, but we actually needed to do it because we've been very bad with the super chat, okay? Main event, friends. Jonathan, I know you have to say goodbye, so
do I. I gotta say goodbye
soon. To say goodbye.
Peace, John.
Go ahead, Jonathan and Jess. Y'all can just say your final thoughts.
Yeah, no, this was a really great panel.
Mike ain't maturing, Jonathan. Sorry about that, Jazz.
Yeah.
No, I thought it was a really dope conversation. I wish I could stay for the main event, but I gotta get out of here and start getting ready for my event later. But pull up on me this Sunday. I'm doing a monetization party and talking about some other stuff. So thanks for having me, Fatty and Ali. It's been real. But I will see y'all next time. And
thank you very much.
Jazz.
And when I go to your show, Jazz, I better be tagged with the blue link.
I got you. You
not the white one. I want the blue one.
Collaborator. We want to be collaborators.
I want the blue one. I don't want the white one.
You got to show me how to do the
collab. We got to be tagged. Collaborator. There's one more we missing, Fatty.
I will teach you, but I'll charge you now that you have money.
Oh my God.
We're talking to back. I appreciate you, Jess. Thank you very much. And Mr. Jonathan.
Thank you all so much. It was great. Another
better
awesome
relax.
show.
You better
look forward to seeing you again.
I see you soon.
Keep getting stronger every episode.
Every episode is getting stronger.
We almost think we got him in the corner. He gets out that corner.